What's up, guys? Wraec with another live stream, and today the wonderful day has come. 20,000 summons. Well, hopefully. I'll be honest from the start, guys. I don't know if it's 20k. I thought it looked cool, but we're going to do a ton of summons, that much I can promise you. And what I can promise you too, on top of that, is we're going to do more summons than we've ever done on this account. I already said that in yesterday's video, it is going to happen. We are going to do a ton. I have prepared a little bit. We're going to talk about it in a second. We have done further preparations, because there have been some unruly people in the Awakening session leaderboard that we kind of needed to nudge towards making the right decision. I wanted to read out the names, but chat is full. You guys are crazy. See Phoenix Gaming, see Kaylee, Aura, Fresnet, Easy, I see Mako, I see Snow as well, there over there he is as well, Nanesk is there, Zuan, Ahmed, all of the people are there, so yeah, that's a madness. So, what are we going to do? Well, first of all, I hope you don't really see the difference. We are not on the player we usually use for recording. Usually we use the Google Play beta player, which is quite good in my opinion for recording. What it doesn't offer are some of the core features that you need to kind of automate stuff. And for that, you can either use BlueStacks or LD Player. LD Player hasn't really worked for me on Windows 11, so right now we are on BlueStacks. That worked fairly fine during one of my last live streams. We have macros, which is important because this might take a bit, and I don't really want to do the retiring by hand. So that's the thing. In regards to preparation, we had the leaderboard. I took a look at it. 17k is kind of alright. Chinese names, I don't know. Last time those guys pushed for A+, I think. We have a few people in here. This guy was interesting. A 756k KSG. I don't know if he had no gems to make his name right, or if that is some kind of other abbreviation. But I thought, I was asked the question, Wraec, are you worried? There is somebody that probably has 756k CSG. And I was like, nah, not really, mate. It's fine. We got 800k now. Easy going. So keep in mind, we basically have infinite SG. So it's not a thing that I run out of SG. It's just not going to happen. Will you get 100k points now? Probably not. That is the thing. Last time it didn't go up that high, and I hope that this won't be the case this time as well. Some people ask me, but Wraec, what's about Itachi Ziggy? There's another trader duo, we can say. I talked to them back then. We were like, they said, well, Wraec, I just want to know when you are going to push, because I always said eventually I want to go for an SSS core, and I think I told them like 3 months ago that I'm going to go for it. So apparently they're not planning to push this time, at least not for SSS core. So probably going to have quite an easy time there. And I think what we are going to do, and what is going to be the plan, is we are just going to start off by getting rid of all the 5-star copies that we have in the back. So we have a ton of summonable copies right here, some LOE, some ticks, whatever. We're going to get rid of all of that. Then we are going to basically remove and trash all of those copies that are not summonable, because we can't make those work. I'm not going to switch those. So that is not, we are just going to throw them away basically. And then we are going to do, next step, high value copies. There are going to be a bunch of really high value copies, because I know you guys want to see those. You guys want to see if we can get like, I don't know, LBRM or something, S tier, something like this. Chances are pretty good we are going to summon an S tier throughout this stream or something, or basically Thursday. The idea, and I hopefully can make this happen, is we are going to summon today and we are going to summon on Thursday. Which is a little bit of a trap, I understand it, because that might make people think that they are closing in on me, and might make them think that they can push beyond me. We have more than enough copies. We are very well prepared. You saw it in the video yesterday. So that is not really an issue at all. And then, of course, when we have done the first bunch of summons, we are also going to go for all of these cores. We have 13 B- cores, we have 3 B+ cores. We are going to do all of these cores in this live stream. So those are all going to be done. Those are all going to be done. Did I hear that correctly? What did I say? We are going to do a second live stream. It's going to be on Thursday, obviously, for the end of the event. With those new kinds of events, you really can't be inactive anymore at the end. It's impossible. No, I can't yet. I could in theory. I haven't done the event yet. So, yeah, I could do more than one part. But we're not going to focus on that. This is not important. Right now, I think what we are going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is we are going to go for our first summon, which is going to be a Madeline. I think that is pretty cool, because we do have, I think, 2 free summons. So that is what we are going to start with. Let's see what this first summon of this day holds up for us. Is it going to be an S tier? If this is an SSS tier, I'm just going to end the stream. I'm just going to end the stream, guys. I tell you what this is. This is an SSS tier. I'm going to end the stream and I'm going to just say, it's cool. I'm done. So let's see what it is. I guess we have to go for the SSS core, guys. I guess we have to go for the SSS core. Not another option there. So we have another free summon over here. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we throw it on. Do we want to do another Madeline? We are going to trash all the Madeline copies, which is a little bit sad, I guess. But I guess we're going to get some more. And we have an E5, so it's okay. It's okay. Okay, all of the free summons out of the way. So now we have to go with Quick Awaken. And Quick Awaken, do you guys want to have like full Transcendence Awaken and then a bunch of trash? Or do you guys want like just awakens as they come? Because we have to awaken all of those heroes. All of those. All of these copies are going to be awakened. I don't mind going with the Transcendence heroes first that are in here. Or we can just do 10 bombs and see what happens. It's your guys' opinion. Do 10 bombs? I don't know, guys. Transcendence heroes first. I have, by the way, a little bit of an energy drink. This time, no Red Bull because Snow asked about it. It is Carabao, it is called. So let's open that. Trans and Bait specifically, we have to summon them all. Trans first, please. Peter says, okay, 2 for 10 bombs basically, 10 bombs. 10 bombs, okay. Then we just do the 10 bombs and we just see what happens. So first one is a pretty cool mix, a lot of light heroes. Which is interesting, we will go through the factions, we can say. And the rules for this, while we start in this, you always get to see the highest summon in the 10 bomb. So this C- is the highest summon. There can be another C-, but there can never be like a B tier or something now. If this is shown to us, C- is the highest one. Which also means if we summon an S tier, for example, in a 10 bomb, we will get to see that S tier. So you can see C- over here, but we got D+ and other things, not really anything else. And of course, with that, we also pretty rapidly gain points. We do have stones. I just explained how we are going to do it. Starting off with 2 green ones, B- there, with a 5,200 attack on the Faith Blade and the skill damage. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I don't hate that copy. So that's very interesting. You bounce Starry Gem. I never had bounce Starry Gem. So that's the thing. We got double B- here, as I said, double B-. We actually got a second one there. And the C, and the C-. Okay, if we continue like this is going to be crazy easy. Okay, first Transcendence heroes in here. We have got a few S models. Getting greens again. Ooh, let's go. Another B-. That's crazy. Look at that. We got the B tier attack over here on the C+. Is this crazy? It's not the 50-50 rule yet, I think. No, it isn't. So it's not super crazy in terms of the distance, but still, it's an insane C+. I don't hate it. Okay. Next one is a full Transcendence one. Actually ATD. Actually ATD, guys. Let's see what we can do. S tier? Okay, we get the C tier. Oh, wait, there's another. It's B speed, but C+ overall. And we got the C- there. Look at that C-. D+, D+ with the B- over here. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, next one. Next one. We have to get through all of those copies. And then we are going to do the stones. As I said. Oh, what is it with the back-to-back green ones? It's back-to-back-to-back B-. That's insane. A C- there. Okay, overall not that great of a summon. Not that great of a summon. I think we are going to see a lot of green. I think we are going to see a lot of green. Oh, now I jinxed it. See it here. Now I jinxed it. Gertie used to be one of the most expensive heroes for Ace Championship. Okay, pretty cool summon. We got a copy there of Alikita. So looking forward to that, and a copy of Meme. So, and that's the thing now. If you do the mixed summons, you never know which copy that is right now. Could be anything. So it's a Dustsmoke this time. It could have been, of course, also the Alikita, which got particularly badly rolled. So, yeah, we don't know. Dustsmoke summon, the Dustsmoke 10 bomb. Dustsmoke 10 bomb. It's green, of course. I wonder how long it is going to take till we see the first redstone, guys. I wonder how long it is going to take till we see the first redstone. I mean, they are rare. They are rare, but I've got like, I think, 6 A- in 8,000 summons, and we are going to do more summons now. We are going to do more summons now. So it is highly likely that we are going to get a few A-. It is so difficult to say, Adam. Adam is asking, how many A- or higher am I predicting? And of course, if you guys have seen the video that I have made about what is it called? The Awakening Simulator by Snow, then you know that there is a lot of, well, kind of a lot of differences in there of what we are really going to get. We saw some runs with like 20k summons getting to only like, I think, 2 A-, and then we had another one, and I think my best one had 3 SSS tiers. So like the span that you reach in terms of the RNG that is possible on this is so insane. I want to get more than one. Let's say like that. I want to get more than one, and I kind of wish we were to summon an S tier. An S tier or higher. If it's an SSS, even crazier. But like, I don't know. If it's an SSS on a food hero, it's not bad, because we are going to use it as food to make an X tier then. That's okay. So I don't even mind the hero. Obviously, if it's like, oh, we summoned SSS Alikita, yeah, great, even better. But if I now summoned SSS Gloria, like, okay, we're going to use it as food, it's going to be fine anyway. It's going to be fine anyway. The only thing that is a little bit annoying, of course, when we do the 10 bombs here, we have to do, oh, redstone, let's go! Double red, A-, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yo! What's up? Let's go, A-. We are in, how long are we in? 15 minutes! First A-, let's go! Yo, 6k attack. That thing used to be expensive. It used to be expensive, guys. My god. Like, usually we just wait. Oh, chat exploding, I love it. Usually we wait here. We wait, and then we see if a few people join, and then sometimes before we get into the stream, especially if we discuss a topic, can be like 30 minutes before anything happens. 15 minutes in, we already got an A-. Love it. Oh, see, if it's double A-, it can be double A-. B+? B+! Yo! What is this summon? Do you know how rare it is to get B+? A- B+ is legit super rare. That's legit super rare. That's honestly, that's a crazy summon. B+ and A- in the same. B+ and A- in the same is crazy. That is really crazy. What the hell? What the hell? Shout out DH Games. Okay. I think we are going to retire it nonetheless. Or are we going to sell it? Are we going to sell it, guys? I don't know. Like the thing is, takes 2 days. We could sell it. I think it's better, right? A minus, but does somebody buy it? Does somebody buy it? Yeah, like on Germany. I don't think we have to sell it immediately. I can think about it a little bit. We are going to auto-retire, so I have to kind of lock it down to not lose it. We are definitely going to sell the just retire the B+. Definitely. 16 more to full. Okay, not like highest roll, but not bad either. Okay. Let's go. Okay, that's insane. Yeah, Nanis, the first time I did Awakening session, I think we went like 2-3 streams without getting like a B+. B+ is seriously rare. It's seriously rare. 3000 SG. Yeah, but the thing is, it's basically the same. It's 8000 CSG, right? So that's times 2.6. Yeah. So I don't know if it's worth selling. If I sell for 3000 SG, it's not worth it. Because you see that's 5% tax that's coming down from that. So how much do I need to get to make this worth it? How much do I need to get? Wait, 2.6? Would be like 2.3 at least. So probably 3,500 at least. At least that would be what I need to get. At least. Otherwise it's not worth it. Probably more. Probably more, honestly. I don't know. I need to think about it, guys. And Linux, we're going to do everything, basically. We're going to do everything. So, we're going to do good mix. We will have copies of the newest heroes. We will have copies of the oldest heroes. We will have copies of the heroes in between. We are going to have A-tier summons. I can say that now. Because we got the A- already. We already got it. It's insane. That's so crazy. I was asking like, oh, how long is it going to take till we see the first redstone? And there it is. Easy A-. Okay, Hardwatch has some value in there too. If we get like an S tier, that's probably beyond retiring value at least. If you get Hardwatcher S tier. So that's a good one, honestly. I don't know if it's a good sign. We'll have to see. Like, this is certainly not good. At least it's D tier, because we got the C- stone there, but... yeah. Okay, let's see. Thanks, Sekro. Could feel another A coming. Yeah, I sure hope so. I sure hope so. I don't know about the Florabelle, though. Like that's still something I need to think about. Florabelle... yeah, Hardwatcher is rarer if you have, like, the S tier. That's the thing. There are so many ST LFAs because so many people use stones on them. Everybody that got like a stone went for a session or something. They said, okay, I'm going to summon for an LFA. So there are like a ton of them. But, yeah, for Hardwatcher that's different, of course. Most of those S tiers that were summoned were either specifically summoned. There were a few that used like an S tier core on them. But for a lot of those, it's just like you did like a 10 bomb in a gala and suddenly it turns out to be S tier. And then even at that point, many people shrug it off as something that is only going to be used in Flame Shrine, because there we were using it obviously, and didn't even keep the copies. So that was at the start of the game definitely a threat. Let's see. Getting the B tiers here, very, very nice. Definitely appreciate that. We're making good progress. Oh, I see the Ignatia summon coming up. Yeah, like the stream, definitely. If you have like a guildmate or something that you think should be in here, definitely send them the stream over as well. We're going to be here for a good amount of time. But in recent days, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honest. I feel all the love, I feel all the support. So I'm not worried at all that we're going to be doing good here. Look at that rainbow copy, B-, D + C. Wonderful rainbow over here. With all of with 3 different colors, very, very cool. So in that regard, we are very, very fine. How many points I'm not going to check points like in between. We're going to check points after stages. So right now we got like the high value, basically the only high value Abyss summon that we are going to do. Because those are essentially, aside from Queen copies, all of the ones that we have there. So that's another thing. Bet you do a crazy good Arnold impression? I'm not sure. Because he has like a very different accent than I have. People always say that I sound like Arnold. But yeah, I'm not from the same German region, or oh, he's Austrian, isn't he? Austrian, yeah. So I'm not from that area, so they have like a specific accent, and that sounds a little bit different. But of course, at the core, it's German in the end, and that of course makes it sound a little bit similar. Thanks, Sekra. I thought for a second that was S tier. Bloody hell. They tricked me there. Okay, let's see. Ignis, high value, used to be high value as well. Nanesk with the 5 memberships for Google. I don't even know how often I said Google got a membership gifted. That guy's lucky. Crazy. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Very, very nice. Thanks. Monocle got one, Jonas got one, Try Not to Rage, Awesome Jim got one. We've got a very green chat here again. Green like the wonderful stones we are going to get right now for the B tier we are going to summon. Well, that is not a B tier. Give me green. No, that's yellow. No! Put it away. I want to have my green stones. Oh, we're getting close to Maribel. Maribel? There's green. Nice. I so complicated because we got Marcel in AFK Journey, and she's crazy, and then we got like her, and I mean, of course, we don't really care about the normal heroes, so I have a really hard time remembering her name. Really hard time remembering her name. There we got the green. It's all the green today. Crazy. Okay, we got at least one Transcendence copy in here, like the green over there. I don't know. We're not going to mix the Scare Eyes with the Maribels or whatever they are called. I'm not going to do that. So we have to, the next one we have to kind of make by hand here. Have to make it a little bit unique. Saya's going to be in there. So we're going to skip over them for a second. And we're going to do this summon because I don't want to mix that in here. Yeah! Austrian isn't even a language. Just a dialect, of course, yes. I said that before. In Germany we say Bergdeutsch. I'm just kidding. I have a few Austrian guys I have to anger. Yes, so you are not. Sam, welcome to the membership. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you for that. W, exactly. So let's do the Awaken here. Newest hero. No idea if she's going to be good. Maybe a little bit of a support. We got the green, okay. Green. And with a B tier. 5,000 attack. What do we say to that? That's a nice one. I don't hate that. Pretty good tenant copy. Just like that. And a B minus on top of that too. So that's the thing. Okay, next one with a few Transcendence heroes there as well. HHA. It's a little bit off meta. To say the least. But do you guys remember HHA when he was released and people were starting to build the tank teams and everything with the big shields? How crazy that was. I don't think we're going to keep the copy. I don't really care about tenant copies. And also, for Maribel, we have to keep in mind we have a 7,000 attack copy already. We got the A- there because we used the A- stone in the Black Friday event on it. I have way more copies in my bag though than I thought. We have Penny in here. Penny's cool. MBDYR6, welcome to the membership. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you for the support. Very, very nice. Score was amazing. Core was crazy for HHA. Core was crazy. I still have taunt immunity on my TBB just because of the crazy HHA core, because that used to taunt the two heroes with highest speed on the enemy team, which was madness. Thank you, NBDYR6. Appreciate it. Thank you. Who will be the SSS stone user? Well, I will be the SSS stone user. The hero, I assume you want to know. I can't tell you. because it might be a hero that is not yet released. So that is something we have to say. I want to use it on a hero that we see and that is overpowered. That is like the idea. I mean, obviously, right now, if you said Wraec, I force you right now to use the SSS core, I would do Monkey, Wukong. Honestly, safe, easy with this new with the new how's it called? New treasures and everything. Wukong, very strong, very strong. But that would be boring. So I rather wait until we get basically the next Wukong. I want to see like the next hero that is really OP, that is really strong, where we basically start testing the hero and we immediately say, wow, that is a madness. And then we just go, we use the SSS stone, we do an X tier upgrade and get this hero going. We make some videos, do a madness. NBDYR6 with the 5 memberships. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Adam, Guskan, Unstable, Einbrecht, Dexter all got a membership here from NBDYR6. Absolute madness going on here. 260 people here? Crazy. Crazy, guys. That's a madness. And then the 5 memberships. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you. You're still not allowed snow. Stop it. And then it gets patched. Oh, that would be annoying. But with DH games, I always say it, there isn't too much of a risk of nerfs. Like, they don't nerf very often. They are very hesitant to do that. Ithaka, 9 bomb. What did you miss? You already missed the first A-. I'm not even joking. You already missed the first A-. We already got one. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I love it. We didn't even get into the high value summons yet. Didn't even get into the cores. Like, imagine the cores with B+ core. B+ core is a 1 in 20 for an A-. So, yeah, we gotta see how this was going to work out. Recording cover those 100k somehow. I mean, I get the SSS stone. So, that's good. Okay, we're nearing the end. We are nearing the end of this first phase. So phase 1, basically. Then we get into a little bit of a more boring phase, sadly, after this summon. We're going to have to basically get rid of all of this stuff. I don't think we're going to keep any of the copies. I don't know. B tier. I think I can get like something better than a 5k Marcel copy. It's good, but it's not like level. Good. That's decent. So we got that going. So now we are basically done. Those were like the first few summons. And now I'm very happy to introduce you guys to my macro. Improved retiring macro. Oh wait, I forgot to add to make it repeat itself. First time it worked, it was pretty good. 10 out of 10 macro. It didn't repeat. Okay, better. If you get S-Pull, I'm buying Star Gems from SGR, pinky promise. That's nice. Yeah, Origin, so we're going to basically, we have to get rid of all of these copies, which happily I made this macro for, and this is also the reason why we are on BlueStacks. I would really not want to click through all of this. Do you remember the stream when you got over 500 money? I think it wasn't 500. I think it wasn't 500, it was 200, I think. It was still crazy. It was like soul battling each other with like a ton of other people, and all they were going for the points, and yeah, that was cool. That was cool. But honestly, I'm the most happy when the people are just entertained by the stream. When they are watching the stream, they are hyped, they're getting good vibes. That's the most important part. Tiny task. Oh, it's just a BlueStacks macro. Nothing fancy. What's like the highest amount you offer on SG Hub? Right now, 410,000 Starry Gems in one transfer. Oh yeah. Yep. Everything locked. Everything locked. So it can only retire 5 stars. So you can't retire like your E5s or anything. So those are safe. It's only about like... I can stop the macro and show you. Let me show you. We're going to just scroll down. So it's really only about the last copies. The other ones, there are some in there, which I don't even know why I have them. It's only about those last. Those are the ones that are in my back. We have the A- Flora will be just summoned. We have the Garuda, Astion, Norton Hake, SS, MFG, and the SSS Mogman. Those are all safe. And like at the top end, maybe we can take a look at those copies. We got the B+, which insanely enough, those two together in one summon. Isn't that crazy? Those were in one summon. This was the 5000 attack one, and the rest then is B-. That is crazy. That we got our two highest tier summons from the entire thing, basically, so far, in one 10 bomb. That is the insane part. That log D- triggers me. I kept them, like, sometimes for tower, but I don't know why it's an E-. Oh, Shadow SO. Shadow SO. Do you think Vesa will be good again? I think she has a use now. But it's just like, it's niche. I think she's still rather niche. It's cool that you can, like, you basically, you can remove all the debuffs on your heroes with her, which is crazy as an ability. Like, in terms of a power level, it is a huge upgrade. But I wouldn't necessarily say that she's going to be meta. I don't necessarily see that yet. So that is something where I wouldn't agree. So we are just 30k in, basically, in terms of Starry Gems. And we haven't even made use of the A- yet. Let's claim all of our chests. Ah, okay, we get... Apparently I just got treasures. Why do I get those? Is this like do summons or something? Can you get... Ah, so you get up to 100 points. Okay, through Awakening. Ah, okay. I didn't know. We got treasures, guys. I don't know which ones. Let's quickly check that. I don't even know what we got. What is it? I think those are Vesa treasures, right? Crafting? I think we got the Vesa treasures. Let's check that. So it's Weaponry of Valor 1. And yeah, those are the Vesa treasures. So that's cool. U1 Radiance is the buff she gives herself to basically do one more hit. And this is, you get a 40% chance to remove one debuff from all allies. Which you could do with like her DT, but only every 2 active skills. So basically, now she inflicts a ton of Silence Gag Order on the enemy and removes a ton of debuffs from your allies. You have some buffs in here. You have this Elemental Mark, which is decent. I don't hate it. It's a mark though, so it doesn't multiply with like Heartwatcher or something. So you get 300% from Heartwatcher, 15% from that is 315%. So wouldn't really work well together with Heartwatcher, but it's a good thing nonetheless to have it. Some cool stuff here. And then Wukong, of course, OP. It's nice that we got those for free. Basically for free. So now the next thing. We do have... Oh, wait. I promised we are going to take a look at this. So we got 3,707 points right now. Place 26 already achieved. This didn't feel like a lot. Where's my... Wait. Awakening, Starlight Melody. Oh, we get Starlight Melody points too. We can claim a little bit of loot. We got the artifact chest, take some spiritual essence. Give me that. Give me that. Claim all so that we have like the bloody marker gone. Point details. Okay. Expected is always that you have like the highest amount here in the E+. 27, 106, 191. Maybe Ferric Vesa usable in Star Expedition again. I don't think the damage will be enough. What I do think is that she's far stronger now as a support. She will provide a lot of survivability. She will increase damage against the boss. Won't stack well with Heartwatcher though, as I said. You won't notice the Elemental Mark when you have Heartwatcher on the team as well. And then you will have the debuff removal, which is pretty good. And if you want to use her in Star Expedition, you want to have her faster than your main damage dealer. Just saying. High end 28, 24, 12, 19, 1, 1, 1. Those ones are crazy peaks. Those are unexpected. 1B is okay. 19B minus is pretty crazy, I think. These two are insane. These two really are unexpected. So we now have to decide what we are going to use the cores on. 3B plus cores. I wanna like for those. I think we just go for the newest heroes we have. For the 3B plus cores, I need a hero. I need a hero. Suggestions. Hit me with the suggestions. Suggestions, guys. Horrible word. Suggestions. Much better in German. Vorschläge. Way better. Horrible, horrible, horrible. We have an eminent hero selection chest that doesn't include the new hero. I think we might not even have the new hero. A minus Flora. A minus Flora VH. Like 15 minutes into the live stream. You can scroll back if you want to see it. New hero? Not Vespera. I don't like Vespera. Apparently Vesta never. Wukong can see that. Wukong, I can see that. Isn't it Soulbound? It's Soulbound. It's Soulbound B+. Something that you don't mind retiring. I don't mind retiring Wukong. I think we do Wukong. Wukong is pretty cool. Do we have copies? We have one copy over here. I need 2 more copies. Or do we just do 20 Wukongs? Let's just do full Wukong. I don't hate that. I don't hate the thought of that. Is this Wukong? That's how you do it, guys. I think a few people that were always saying like Vespera. I do you the good one, and we're just doing 3 Vesperas. Okay? We're doing 3 Vesperas. I don't want to summon her, I'll be honest. I have a very good copy. I don't want another one. I don't think she's worth very much. But I will do the 3 Vesperas as well. So let's get into that. We have to go through Soulbound Awakening, right? Otherwise, just have to go for 5-star. Oh, wait, I didn't summon them. Ew. Wukongs! Out there! Good luck getting better Wukong than I did. Snow? Oh, we gifted it to VH Gaming. Okay. I was bound to get you whooping. Mr. Snow, you're gifting out the membership. I explicitly told him not to. Okay, for VH, I make the exception. I make the exception. Thank you, mate. I make the exception. We also have 80 of those. But we can use them in quick summon now, so we could use them for some free summons. It's not bad. Okay, B+ summon. Overall, all of this combined is nearly 5%. So that's nearly a 1 in 20 for an A- or above. So 1 in 20 for an A- or above, which is pretty cool. It's soulbound. We're going to do it. So let's see if we can hit the A- or above one time. If we hit it twice, it will be crazy. If we hit it once, it's already crazy. As I said, 1 in 20 for A- or above. B+ cores are some serious material. People should not underestimate them. Last time we got, I think, 10 B+ cores. I didn't get a single A-, so I hope we can kind of compensate for that. First A- core, B+ core, not A- core, B+ core coming in. Let's hit it. Ladies and gentlemen, stay prepared. Let's go. That's a red one. Come on. Come on. Ah, the H. The H. No. Oh, they hit me with the double red one, guys. They hit me with the double red one. What's up? Look at that. My god, they hit me with the double red one. Ah! They did it. I always see the people asking. Let's use it as an opportunity for a little bit of education. So it doesn't matter that we got 2 A-. What matters is the overall stat average. And this B+ stat in the middle is a little bit low. So it's pulling the stat average down. And basically our stat average is below the line for A-. So that's why it's not A-. Yeah, sucks. But I thought like, ooh, let's see a redstone. We're already getting like the A-. I was so happy already. I was like really feeling it. And then they hit us me with the second A-. I was like, oh, we're going to get another one. They did me dirty here. I don't like that. Okay, let's do another one. Let's see. First one, kind of tough mentally, but at least aesthetically pleasing. On the summon, before we really saw the stats. But let's see another one. Come on. Let's see. I see green. Red one there. 6,000. This thing is equally close to being an A-. That's crazy. That's basically equally close to being a B+. I don't think this can be upgraded much further. We're going to compare them in a second. We're going to compare them. VH Gaming gifting out the membership. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support, mate. 305 viewers right now. So let's go. Okay, B+. Last B+ we got, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to put the luck in that thing. We need like the Genki Dama of luck right here to make this happen, to get another A-. I don't even want to look at it, but I will. And with the power of VH Gaming gifting us a membership, we can make it. Ooh! What's up? I can't say anything. What's up? Yo! I thought it's going to be S tier. That is a crazy A tier. That is a ridiculously crazy A tier. My God, what is this? It's an 8,000 attack A tier. What the hell? What the hell, guys? Do you know what this is? This is tough to retire. It makes almost no sense to retire that, because it's such a crazy copy. Look at that. Like, we got trolled one time, we got a little bit trolled another time, and then we got it. That's some madness. A tier. It's low chance. It's not likely. We're going to keep it. Yeah, I mean, retiring it is one option. But the thing is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. We get 15k out of that. I can get the 15k differently. Oh wait, now I leveled this. I didn't want to. 2 more to full progress. Yeah, I think I was right. Wait, let's check this. 1 more to full progress. So both are really close. 2 Australian dollars from Snow. Snow, it's going to be... Stop it now. Snow is gifting too much. I have to stop him. Okay, we are just going to retire the two B+. We are going to keep this one. I'm just going to cover for it and basically get this back. Let's see. That's 2 more till max A tier, and we got the 8,129 attack on that. Stat range wise, I mean, just about S tier, but aesthetically, that's a very nice copy. Of course, this one. It is soulbound. So we can't sell it. We can't sell it on the auction house. So that is not an option. We got a few more, like not as high tier for the summons. I think those were the ones that I was like really hyped for. We got a few B- cores. Have I gotten like an A- from them as well? I have. We have a very, very interesting clip from a live stream that my sweet fellow Daiko likes to pull out of some corner where he hid it to throw it in some chat when I'm in there trying to be serious or something, because it's like a little bit of a legendary clip of me getting hitting a 1% chance, because it's a 1% chance for A- or above from such a core to get, and I got like an HHA A-. So yeah, those are fairly low value. The B+ cores are crazy. And those are the ones you get from Awakening session all the time. So imagine that. I mean, I did exactly that. I just got into Awakening session and got the minimum basically. And that's has gotten me now basically an 8. Let's go! Come on! Oversave! What is that? What is that? What the hell? That's B-. That's a rule breaker copy. Do you know why this is a rule breaker copy? Because this times 100 plus this is lower than this. We have one stat on this copy that is higher than 50% of all stats on the copy. That's a rule breaker copy. You won't see that at the high end. They give you Hoffnung? Yeah, they did. There's so much happening right now. I don't even get to drink. I'm sitting here with my bloody energy drink in my hand, trying to drink that, and then they throw stuff like this at me all the time. What the hell is that? That's a crazy tenant copy. Ridiculous, guys. I don't know how to handle this. They are breaking me with all those redstones. I'm watching while walking my dog. Imagine him getting hyped in between and just randomly lifting the dog and throwing it around accidentally. No! Thing flies over a fence. Couldn't happen with mine. I got 2 dogs. Those are bloody big poodles. They'll probably rather throw me over the fence. So that's the thing. 2 of them in auction house the other day. Yeah, they can exist. But there is like, I think it's B- is the last tier where they exist. And then something really interesting happens when you do soul perfection. B tier, interesting. And when you then do soul perfection, the game actively avoids putting stats into this stat. So if we now upgrade this to B tier and then continue to upgrade it, the game would just stop putting stats in the attack. It would just say, no, that's 0. And it would put stats in all other stats, so in HP and speed, to get it back to this value where one stat is no longer more than 50% of the stats of the entire copy. That is a rule for heroes, for B tier and above. And below, it can actually be different. I made a video explaining all the details about soul perfection and everything, and that is one of the upgrade rules that you have to know for it. Getting a few basilisks out. Let's do 10. Wait, 10. So that's the madness. We do have more awakening items, but it's all soulbound, I think. And then we have to decide what we retire. So we do have 2 B stones as well. We're going to do the B- first. We have 2 B stones. I don't even know when my luck will end. We just got B tiers out of that. That's already rare. You underestimate how rare it is to get a B stone copy out of this. 8% only. We already got it. That's crazy. Swap your Wukong tenant? I don't think I have a Wukong tenant. I don't know. Probably my Wukong tenant is going to be the copy now with the S tier attack. The A tier copy that we summoned. That's going to be the tenant. I doubt I'm going to keep the one with the A tier attack. Oh, wait, I don't have soul. Oh, yeah, we ran out. Okay, 2 B tier stones. Those are interesting as well. Basically, 10% chance for B+ or above. A- only 1%. So, a little bit lower value here. A lot less likely to get us an A-. But it wasn't very likely that we got an A tier before, so we're just going to have to see what happens. Usually what happens from those B tiers is I use a bunch of them and then I pull in a B plus. And then it's not impressive for anybody, really. So, yeah. Yeah, so B stones usually largely unimpressive. I sadly have to say it. That's usually the case. We should get rid of those stones as well. We got like all of those... Oh, the yellow! The yellow is now destroyed in my head. Guys! Yellow does no longer work. Yellow's S tier now. It's no longer D tier. My god. They broke it in my head. That is crazy. So let's see. Few more summons with the cores. Then I think we just going to do like... it's going to be all soulbound. I don't want to waste those stones like on high value copies. Because it's going to be all soulbound. Let's do 80 or something trash copies. And we're just going to throw those crappy stones on them. I think that's the best. I was asked to lock like stuff down. I don't know. We're not going to lock down those. I don't think we're going to lock down the B- either. I have this Wukong at the moment. What we can do is swap those out. Like, I'm not going to keep those. You can find those in auctions, they're not expensive. I'm just going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. So now we have like this Wukong, which has 197k attack, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, nice. Cool one. And then we now need crappy copies. Like, explicitly crappy. Oh, let's summon those guys. 46, I don't need those. Waldex. What else do we not need? Ticks. Ticks pretty bad. Gloria copies. We got the Eloise. It's not super crappy Eloise, I guess. Could have been worse. We got the Valk. We can just like, wait, we can just like, why don't I do this? Like 50 of those. Done. Crap. That was easy. And now we do Soulbound Awaken, and Soulbound Awaken can now do Quick Awaken. And we can do Awakening item selection to do this. We are going to summon everything. So it's not like you guys have to say, do the bait, do the this. We are going to summon everything, guys. Do we have to select it every time? Yes. Horrible. And then we have to deal with like Soulbound SG. That's horrible. I don't want to deal with Soulbound SG. Guys, why? Why do I have to suffer that much? I don't want to deal with Soulbound SG. Can I convert it, please? Could buy packs with it, I guess. Wait, not skip cutscene. No, what is skip cutscene? Wait, let me check. It's really just like that. No, we're not going to do that. That sucks. We're not going to do that. I have to select it every time. The guy at DH that did this, I mean, it's cool that we don't have to select it like 10 times. But it would have been cool if it like kept it. I think that would have been best. That's just 3 times. SSS Soulbound? I don't really want to. I kinda don't even want to dabble with like Soulbound SG. Because it's just a little bit horrible. I don't know. Doesn't work for me. Got a few wall decks here. Yeah, those are like the crappy summons. After those, we are going to go high value. That is the plan. That we are. Oh wait, we're going to do the rest, and then we are going to go high value. Maybe we have to retire first. Have a great day, Sir Gyalal. We're going to do a few more nice summons, and we're going to see what happens then. 115 over here. I'm just going to go for quick retire. I don't have to do it myself. Why do I do it myself? Ah, way better. I don't even know how much it is. It's a lot. Okay, that is really a lot. Got 10k? Crazy. We got 10,000 Soulbound SG. Okay, guys, the way we're going to do this, I mean, we can do like another, we can do the rest of those and just like quick awaken here. Excalibur, you already missed 2 8 years. Which is crazy. Can you imagine that? We don't have the first hour full. He already missed 2 8 years. He already did. He missed 2 8 years. 10k is crazy, yeah. I think I'm just going to dabble with a few of the crappier copies. Like, I think this part isn't too bad. We got like a Basilisk in there still, by the way. This is okay. This is going to give us a B-, but I think like we can allow ourselves to have a few more cool copies, you know? I think that's not too bad. We can buy a hero chest with them, and we can also summon. It's okay to summon with it. Like, it's not bad. The only thing is we just get like Soulbound SG with it, and if we summon an A tier during with Soulbound SG, I think it's just less fun. So that's the biggest problem that I have with it. But using up 10k SG completely, that takes a little bit of time. I mean, even right now, we didn't really use that much SG yet. We do have sales potential as well. My god, the monkey was crazy. That's the first time I think I just regularly summoned and got an S stone. Which is insane. And imagine how you must feel if you were like gone and now we're talking about S stones here. It's like mad, guys. It's mad. 8 tiers food for you, man. I kept that one. Because it had S tier attack. Excalibur. It had S tier attack. So that is some serious business. 8 tiers 15k. 15k CSG. So we're using this one up pretty quickly. Okay. I think now we have like all the copies gone again. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have to make some room in the back. So it's altar. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5 stars as well. We're going to just get rid of everything. Which leaves us with this. And now we have 2,000 slots. Which is cool. And what we are going to do is we are just going to start off. Are we going to do all the high value? We're going to do mix high value. Oh wait, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to use the Basilisk, we're going to do the Ignatia, we're going to use the Sylvie, and we're just going to do high value right now. We have a ton of chests, we have like 1,250 over here, 1,050 there. We have the LBRM. That's okay to throw some things in. Alter. Yeah. That sounds German. It's a very, very German thing. We're going to do the big summons. We're going to get rid of like all the Transcendence hero copies right now in my bag. We're going to take those out. Elite hero shards is less value, I think, than specific Transcendence hero shards. So we're going to go with those later. We're going to first start off doing some work over here and trying to get like some high value. We're going to take a look at it. Do we have stuff left? let's check this quickly out. Okay, we're Shadow. Shadow, we're obviously looking for Jara. 55 copies. Rest is already gone, because those are further at the top. It's only the old ones that are like down here. We got those will stay there, because I kind of want to keep myself open to building her. Another time. 1,600 here. There's nothing. Queen copies. We got 53. Vesa. 40. We got nothing here. We got 850. Okay. This is not a whole lot. Those are 300 copies. We need a few more copies, guys. We need more copies. Okay. So we have... I want to do like a big drop. 574 chests. We are going to do 200 copies of homes. We are going to do 150 copies of Mockman. We're going to do 224 copies of Ezreal. So that's something. We have those are 5-star puppet selection chests. 6-star class suit resonance chest. Who has this kind of crap in their back? 449 of those. Where we are going to go for 200 copies. DGN. Where we are going to go for 140 copies of TBB. Where we are going to go for DTV, honestly. 109 copies. So those are already a few big drops. Then we have this Transcendence Hero Selection Chest. I personally prefer Yom Tomb. We're going to get 7 Yom Tomb. We're going to get 9 IHP. We have the small ones. I will open them another time. I was just like scanning for big drops. We have 10 of those, honestly, which is pretty sick. What do we go for here? It's all fairly crappy, I'll be honest. That's pretty bad. There's just nothing in there that's really going to cut it. Let's throw it on the pile of Ezreals. What do we have? We have another 10 right here. I just go TV. Okay, then we have a stack, I know that we have it, of like... oh, this LBRM. Oh, wait, or do we go Alikita? I think we go Alikita. I like Alikita more. If we have Alikita in this one, yeah. That's 200 Alikita copies. Then we have 106 right here. Williams, like Williams. We have a little bit of a low amount of IHP chests overall. Wukong. Wukong again. Then we have, what is this? I don't hate Finn. Let's go Finn. What is this? Finn. Let's go Finn. And then we have this. Sylvie. I mean, having a few silver copies doesn't hurt. I just would have liked to get some more HP. Vespera, 52 copies. Then we have 31 over here. And this is without HP. Of course it's without HP. Finn. Is this with HP? Because I really want to get my HP going. You don't... She isn't worth it too much, right? It's probably better to still go... let's not go HP. I hate myself for not going for her. But... I guess it's okay. You missed the chest? Yeah, I probably did. But it's not it's not bad. We're going to find them eventually. And then we're going to summon them. I can't go Ignatia. Ignatia sucks. I don't like Vespera. I'll be honest. Don't like her. Rather throw them at Wukong. Yeah, that's not a whole lot. We didn't get PDE yet. Let's do that. It's still fairly valuable. And 105 copies over here. 4. Ooh, 105 Basilisk. Nice. Okay. I think we got like a good amount of copies over here. We just have to summon them all now. So that's 234 of those. That's 150 of those. I think we didn't get any Jara probably. 100 Finn copies. 200 Holmes copies. That's some madness, guys. 106 over here. Just the Williams in this faction. Got another 45. Then we go light dark. 52 Vespera. We got 241. We got 9. It's really less than I thought. 12 over here. We got the Mockman with the 150 copies, and probably we can't even summon the Wukong copies, I reckon, because our bag's going to be full. Reckon that's going to be the case. We have one. Yeah, I know. We can't even summon those, so we have more to go in light. Okay. Soul Awakening, Quick Awakening. It's crazy. I want you guys to see the back. Check out the back. So beyond all copies, check this out. Check this value out. Check this out. I have never seen something like this. That is crazy work. It's just Transcendence Heroes, and it's 2,000 copies of just Transcendence Heroes. Well, and the Foolish, I guess. So 2,000 copies, only value. Only value in there, guys. We don't have, or we do have, why is it? Ah, it can't just be sold in the auctions. I don't even want to do it. Oh, we got 17 of those. We can use those. Those are actually good. We can actually use those. So Awaken All. Let's see. Those are the not bad stones. The ones that actually do give money. So I don't hate those. Select all Awakening item selection. 7 of those like this. I can split them even. That's really nice. Okay. And we actually do have like, I think it was like 400 copies of Wukong left. So it was 2,500 copies of high value. We do have these C+ stones. Can it use them? It can use them like this. Okay, we got 3 C+ stones in a 10 bomb. That's crazy. And apparently we only ever got a C+. So we got 3 C+ in here. We just did Quick Awaken 10 bomb with Awakening items. We do the C course too. Let's go. Can you even awaken 1 star? No, you can't. You can't. That's C+. Okay, we high roll to C+ at least. Let's see. I'm going to do the DGNs first here. So question is, are we going to get like an A- in this again? Is this going to be the case? Man, it's some madness. Just like thinking about it, I'm not sure. Like, this is not our highest viewer count for Idle Heroes right now. But we are at 351. That's still so crazy, guys. That's still so crazy. 351 viewers in here right now. Like, that's a good amount of the Idle Heroes community, I bet. That's really a good amount. That is crazy. So, DGNs. Oh, we get a green. B tier? B plus? B minus. That's nearly B minus too. Show the copy you pulled, please. We got multiple. We got like the A minus, and we got the one we got from the stones. We will do a little bit of a highlight. On YouTube you can go back to the timestamps then and see like the good parts. Maybe we can clip it. I think there is clip feature too on YouTube. They didn't implement it in the right way. Honestly, should be possible. I think, can you do that already? I think it was planned that if somebody creates a clip, you can make it into a short or something. I don't know. 90% of active players are here right now. Nah, it's more. We have more players for Idle Heroes still. But like it's a good amount of people that just want to see it, want to chill a little bit on this Friday, get themselves some wonderful summons going here, have some good vibes. I think that's the right time, the right date, and the right location to be here right now. The Wukong. I mean, I can show it quickly. We're just in the summons though. I don't want to get out of summons, you know. We will do it quickly. That's the copy. Crazy copy. STS attack. I just won't wanna leave it, you know. Because otherwise then the next person comes and you want to see how far I am in Void Vortex and stuff. So we have to kind of keep the distractions minimal. With the 10 summons we are a lot faster. I give you that. It's 10 times the speed essentially. But still, the amount of summons that we have to do, that is going to take some time. That is going to take some time. So, that's the thing. Will take a little bit. S-Luck? Yeah, definitely. Helped a lot. Idle Heroes doesn't have that much of an audience. It is pretty good. The thing is, with Idle Heroes, at least when I stream, the audience is there. So the people, they like to see it. They come, they want to watch the content. They bring good vibes, they have good energy. They are really curious about some stuff. So like some videos you can't do for other games. Like if I do a video where I talk about my account for an hour, oh, B+, nice, that's insane. It's actually good. Just hard to get so hyped about B+, but it's super rare. When I do a video where I talk about my account for an hour, like nobody's going to watch that in AFK Journey. Nobody cares. Like if you talk for an hour, you can watch that for yourself. But in Idle Heroes, people, they watch it, they care about certain things, they check it out, they say, it was nostalgic, they talk about their own experiences with the game. It's so much cooler, honestly. 100% way better, because the people are way more invested into it, and they care about the content, they care about the game. They want to tell you that 4 years ago, when you said you had like your Garudas, they also had a Garuda. And that is like, that's the best thing for me, I think. That's really the best thing for me. What is the most fun Transcendence hero to use? Oh, it depends a little bit. Like if you are searching for a main carry, I think I said ATD can be cool. If you are not looking for like the best of the best and just somebody that you can toy around with a little bit, then I think ATD is pretty cool. Is pretty cool. Another B+, okay. Oh, we are getting the B+ now. That is insanely over average. Or an insane peak to get like 2 B+ so close to each other. You don't even play Idle Heroes, but you like to watch the content? Ah, that's cool as well, mate. As long as you appreciate it, as long as you're having fun, that's the best thing. Any luck yet? Yeah, we already had like a ton of luck, honestly. Like in terms of luck, 1 hour 14 streamed, we got an 8 here, we got an A-. That's pretty good statistics. That's pretty good statistics. And after we did those, after we did all of the Transcendence heroes, we're going to take a look at the statistic again. So what we're going to do is essentially, we're going to empty out this lot. So every single copy that we have there right now, we're going to summon it. And once we have done that, then we are going to summon the Wukong copies and the remaining Vulcan copies that are still in the back. And then we are going to summon those. We're going to retire everything in the meantime, of course. And then we're going to check out the statistics. So then we should probably have more around 15,000 points. Hopefully more. I have a lot of macchiato, by the way, as well. I worked all day. I kind of have keep myself going with a lot of coffee. I already washed the coffee machine. Have you guys ever noticed, like for the people that have like their own flat apartment and whatever, that you're almost always cleaning the kitchen? For me it's so crazy. I cook a lot, like I cook basically every single day for myself. I'm always cleaning the kitchen. Bloody hell, it's become like such a centerpiece to my life somehow. I'm cooking more now. Try to cook more freshly. Yeah, it's working out well for me, like it. But I'm always cleaning the kitchen. Bloody hell, what's going on? That's such a madness. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that. I'm also slave to my coffee machine. It's always asking for things. It needs water, it needs to be cleaned, and it needs to be special cleaned. It's asking for that again. I don't know what's going on there. Need to get your Red Bull sponsorship. Today we had Carabao. The next one we are going to get is a Rockstar, I think. A Rockstar. But I'm going to get the Rockstar while we do the retiring, because we have to do 2,000 retires. And I do it with a macro, so I can just go and go for it. We're getting a lot of green though. And I like green. I kind of green to me in the summons is very pleasing. Bro, work's preventing me from uploading new videos. I know that. Horrible. Am I the only active player on IH in my country? I don't know. What was it? Was it Letland? I don't know the English word right now. But I was in the hype ranking there, and YouTube always tells me that. So the people from there, shout out to them once again. So they seem to be not only IH players, but also the only people there. Prices so high in your country. It can depend on like taxes and stuff. In Germany, it's like for the 100 pack, it's 119 USD because of taxes. So that's not a whole lot of fun. Yeah, not too great. We got the Alekitas here. Oh, that's pretty fancy. Okay, I'm just realizing this. We are summoning high value right now. We're summoning high value. He's already top 10? Yeah, I didn't check, but I assumed that we are. We do have to do the summons, we do have to do the work, we do have to go a fair bit. Like, if the other... What the hell? If the other guys don't summon right now, and we pass place 1, we have to do at least, again, that amount of points. We're probably going to stop at like 40k points. 40, 50k points. I would almost go to 50k. So it's despite all of that, it's a bunch of summons. And it is, and I have to say, it kind of, it would go way faster if we did it like this. But this is no fun. Because like this is like, you can go like this. And this is the problem, by the way, at the end. You do this with macro. But then we don't get to see the meteors falling down, so that's not nice. Love from Nepal. Shout out, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Jesus is here, doesn't play anymore. Didn't hear from him in a while, actually. Didn't hear from him in a while. You almost had 8k points. Yeah, and we didn't do that many summons. We did some special summons. We summoned what was in my bag, and we summoned now some copies that I just had there. We didn't even really get to the big pack in my bag. Like we have 15,000 copies in my bag. We didn't even get to those yet. We just used the ones that I had in my hero list anyway, and the chest because they had high value. So that was all we did for now. So we are not yet at the point where we are like seriously deeply invested. You're from North Korea. I don't know. To be honest, nothing else for Jesus to do in the game. Wasn't a problem. Yeah, maybe you can describe it that way. He just was looking for a challenge, and the game really didn't give it to him. It was mostly during the time when he quit, when all of the gamers that they released were like absolute pushovers. And he was just like, yeah, what shall I play here? Why should I get power if like TBB clears all the content, or if I'm twice as powerful as I need to be to clear this, if I don't even have to think about which heroes I use anymore, nor do I have to think about the setup, then I don't care about this game, and then I'd rather play something else. And he was right about this, and the game still has the problem, so yeah. Only the people that currently stick around are no longer the people that back then cared for clearing content optimally, that back then went into Void Vortex and tried to clear it by using the right combination of heroes, by using the right artifacts. And those are no longer the people that came up with strategies such as the Amra comp to clear Realm's Gate, or to the comps to clear Void Vortex, especially the Lasium comps and stuff like that. That is no longer the thing, and now, right now, you throw your TBB at everything and you win. And if you throw a TBB at anything and you don't win, then it's probably one of 6 heroes that the H now prefers to spam into every single game mode, which is not game design, but rather pathetic. So that's why he isn't there anymore. And the people that now still enjoy the game are the ones that either dig the vibe of the entire community, that like the power gain of the game, or that are deeply invested into game modes like Star Expedition and like the boss gameplay. So that is currently the amount of players that is still there. And at the point when they fail to keep us invested into Star Expedition, they will lose a majority of the very invested players, I reckon. So it makes it utmost important, and that's also why I made the video about it, to have game modes like Star Expedition at the very, very updated state. Times at which you do multiple seasons in a row in which Star Expedition is essentially overcleared is not interesting, and this will cost the most valuable players, I would say. So this is I think this is like the short explanation of it. Yeah. So still going on like that. This stuff I see, I quit. Star Expedition. Yeah, the Star Expedition, I think the problem, it was also an interesting one. They updated it and then people didn't like it. So that kind of sucked as well. So yeah, you kind of have to make the update good as well. For Star Expedition, I kind of sometimes feel like the boss gets overcomplicated now. Like it's too random. There's too many layers to it. It has too many areas where it can fail, where it can be good. And I guess people sometimes expect that or sometimes appreciate that there can be a low roll, there can be a high roll, etc. But to an extent also, I think it can be very disappointing if you just got like a ton of power and then it just doesn't work out. I had this a few times myself, where I thought like, okay, I have way more attack, I have way better copies, I have way better everything than this guy, and still he's out damaging me. And we were using like the same team comp. And then you ask yourself, why is that the case? And then it turns out it's like maybe some attack difference or something like that. Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like lately the age is pushing useless game modes and new power modes for endgame players only, since it's impossible for new and free-to-play to unlock. There hasn't been too much in terms of game modes. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the entire treasure thing. I have to kind of think about it a little bit more, and I want to make a video about it. I'm like twisted in between being happy about part of it and then being rather unhappy about others. I'm not too sure how it would be integrated into the game in a flow for a regular player. And yeah, this is something that is deeply confusing to me at the moment. I was not that opposed at release of those treasures, because when they released the treasures, they released the basilisk treasures and those were just damage. I was like, okay, there's some mediocre damage upgrades. And sure, get them on your hero. If you have the SSS tier for the copy or something, or like a really high value copy, and what that is, and in the end is like, that is very much up to you. For a lot of people, like a B+ is a copy that is very, very good and worthy of like upgrading with those treasures. For others, that would only be like an S tier. For me personally, it would have to be like probably really high tier. But the thing is, it was just damage, so it's really optional. You can use the hero without it. You deal a little bit less damage, yeah, but if you deal like 10% less damage, of course, kind of sucks, but you can live with it, you can use the hero. But now it's like there is mechanical stuff in there, and I think that's like a whole different beast. Because that makes it so you kind of need it. You kind of do need those Ferrokim Vesa treasures now if you want to use this ability. Because this ability could be a key playing point, you know? The debuff removal could be very much so built into a boss game mode. And what's then? Then you need that. And then I ask myself, how do I get it? How do I get it as free to play anyway? And even the whales don't really like it, I feel like. Not necessarily the treasures itself. I don't think they would necessarily mind them existing. But I think the problem is mostly that they are not in the regular events. They are always in some release event, which is then Glorious Treasure. I mean, this event right now is okay. You can easily spend 200 USD on it. But really what they say is spend 700 on it. Because that's, I think, is the cap is like 700. And I'm like, oh, guys, we just had Black Friday. We just had Thanksgiving. We have another double event coming up. Like we have, next double event, we have Christmas and New Year. It's again 2 big events in a row. And then in between you have another 700 USD event on top of 2 other 700 USD events. I don't know, guys. Like, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. I don't know, those other 2 events, New Year and Christmas, are not going to get you any treasures. At least not in the way we saw it right now. Because ever since Basilisk was released, we didn't get another opportunity to actually get these treasures other than, I think, this event. So, yeah. Did we get anything after 2 A's? A few B+? No other A yet. But that's okay. I mean, we know those are rare, so it makes sense. We do have to do a few summons. And then we can see what it is. So, yeah. I mean, the second A was also like a little bit cheated, we can say. Because we got like, we used B+ stone for it. So it was like a little bit easier. Full Ignatia summon here. Not even B. Horrible. Horrible. Yeah, Black Friday was always the pay-to-win event. Always bad for free-to-play. And always like an event that is trash-talked more by free-to-play than any other event. Because really, you ignore like most of the events anyway as free-to-play, or do like a little bit of a free-to-play completion. But on this specific one, I think a lot of free-to-play players are just like a bit jealous of the VIP, which I understand. I know it myself. It can suck to see like the next reward on the next VIP level and you just can't get it. And then you see VIP 13 spamming like general chat because they got like 10 B+ scores or something. I can understand that. It sucks. But in the end, I think free-to-play want Black Friday to be about them, and it just isn't. And you can make of that what you want. The game, this event, really just centers about spenders. And I don't know about if there's necessarily like really a free-to-play route to it. You get some free rewards from the VIP stuff, so that's good. And if you have high VIP, then it's really good. And I remember, and I still recommend it to a few people, like when you start the game, it can really be worth it to buy like an old VIP 13 account when you can get it. But you can't get those anymore, because now Starry Gem farmers bought them all. I don't think you can get those anymore. You can get like a 200 USD account or something that's like VIP 13. I think that's possible. But then you are really not free to play, I guess. But those will give you rewards every Black Friday, so that's something. That's something. It's not bad. Okay. I want to spend in game, but literally the prices are so much higher. Honestly, it's better if you just stay free to play. I'll be honest. Just do free to play. Upgrade your account slowly. Collect resources. Wait. Progress towards the next event. See if you can get the enough for profit event. And then wait and see if you can get some good rewards. Like, I think that's just way better than whaling. It's just way better than whaling. Because in the end, you spend on it, you get a little bit of progress, and then there are 100 accounts that got more, and you don't really have a lot from it. Corsa Soulbound. It's not really that it's zero. Like it's still cool if you get like a few B+ cores and you can use those. It's still cool. I think it still has value if you can get all of the rewards there at Black Friday. So I would still say if somebody says, yeah, you get like a very basic account with not much on it really, but it has VIP 13, I would still give that some value. I would say this is like $50 at least, just for VIP 13, just for that, not for any like cool stuff on there. Even if they spent enough to get VIP 13 back in 2017, I would still say it's like $50, $100 maybe just for VIP 13. From a farmer perspective, it's completely worthless now. That's not true. From a farmer perspective, you need the conversion rate of the VIP 13. So VIP 13 account is high value for farmer because you can convert from PSG to SG. So those are actively searched by them. And they bought most of them. So yeah, that's why they no longer really exist. The cheap ones. You could buy them bulk, honestly. Yeah. Yes, no, but keep in mind, if you spent this in 2018, what did you spend for? In 2018, you spent to get another copy of Valkyr, and then you had like you spent like 10k or something so that you had 5 copies of Valkyr on your account, and then you were the best of the best of the best. And then you bring the account with the 5 Valkyrs and nothing done in the last 5 years to 2025 or something, and then you won't have big money for it. I mean, you can't really expect it. So, like really, the stuff that was bought back then would be worth this now. I mean, for a lot of this stuff, it is like that. Even if you bought like cores, at one point it was like meta to have as much Stella as possible from buying cores. But you got like 15 cores for 100 USD. 15 cores for 100 USD. So, what is that? 150 cores is 1000 USD, 1500 cores is 10,000 USD. Let's quickly check. How many cores do I have? Oh, it's 1432. So like, yeah, obviously there is all this stuff is depreciating in value, and that's very, very rapidly. But that's also what makes it possible for free-to-play to even play this game. If like a single copy still had the value it had back then, obviously you couldn't play this game, because then the game wouldn't allow you to play it, because it would still restrict you from getting copies. So making the stuff that you just spent on less valuable over time and offering it as in bigger and bigger amounts to free-to-plays as well, that is kind of the way Idle Heroes works. So, and it can take a long time. It is very, very slow progress, and oftentimes you don't even notice it, because then basically they put a few cores here, and suddenly this event reward isn't 10, but it's 15 cores, and then slowly but surely this stuff all becomes worthless. And eventually it becomes worthless as well. It's just the case. And it's, as I said, it's really not bad. It's really not bad. I don't even want to hate on it. I spent $50 on Almost skin back in the day. I bought basically every skin. In my recent video I said I even bought like Garuda chicken skin. And I was proud I had it. So, is this now giving value to my account, the Garuda chicken skin? It's not. So, those 50 are now worth nothing. But back then they weren't, because I had chicken skin. And every time Garuda threw those chickens, I was laughing. So, it worked out for me. I got my money's worth out of it. My god, those are a lot of copies. Yeah, I think we're getting at least like one decent roll usually. So it's overall, I think it's pretty good. Like how good it really is in the end, we will have to calculate. We will do like a final calculation. And we're going to check it out. And probably going to make an Excel sheet. And it's going to be a video. It's going to be a video, guys, honestly. Going to be a video, what does it cost to get the SSS core? And that is going to be something we are going to do. Yeah, and then we have to do some proper preparation, really. So, yeah. I don't know how much I have to summon throughout the week. We're going to do the stream on Thursday. I was planning at like basically 10 p.m. to start. That's 3 hours before the end. I don't really know if we're going to do that. What we kind of have to only do, in best case scenario, we are rank 1 on Thursday. In the very best scenario, rank 2 doesn't summon anymore and has like 15k points or has 10k points distance from us. That would be the best case. And then we just sit there and we have to kind of keep an eye on it. We have to kind of check whether or not place 2 is moving, what are they doing, are they summoning or are they not summoning. And when they start summoning, we have to start too. Because you no longer have like that much time to have like a distance. Because again, I can show it one more time. You can do this now. And if you are really smart about it, wait, let me show you how quick you can summon. Let me show you how quick you can summon. So we're doing a macro, we're doing quick awaken, we're going to select all, we're going to do the summon, we're going to do this, we're going to end the macro. Okay. This is going to be quick summon macro. Quick summon. Let's do this at 1.5 times speed. So this is 1 time. And we do it infinitely. Quick summon. So this goes automatically now until the back is empty. Can we do times 2? Let's check double speed. Even double speed works. So I didn't see if we got anything good now. But yeah, that's what I mean. And you imagine how many points this is. Like, you do 1 of those. And that's like, I don't know, how many points is this? Like 40, 50 points. And if you do them that rapidly, that's like 2 seconds for 10 summons. And you can have 2,000 slots. So you can do like 2,000 summons. 10 summons, 2 seconds. So it's 200, it's 400 seconds. You can do this in like 7 minutes. 2,000 summons, 8,000 points, 7 minutes. And then you sit there and you have to wait for it to actually retire. But you do this with macro too. Okay, yeah, I was looking at checking macro and stuff. But that's the problem. And that is a couple of green. Okay, green is not too important. I would have just hated if we missed like an 80 in there. Yeah, so right now we're summoning incredibly slowly. And this is okay. We don't have to summon fast right now, but we have to be aware that right before the end somebody could. And you couldn't do like a 10k point burst. That's about what you can do, a 10k point burst. Where you can go like and get yourself 10k points in a super short amount of time. And then you have to you have to retire, which I don't know. How long does retiring take? 2,000 copies retire. How much is one retiring flow? It's like 5 seconds for 12 copies. Something like that. Yeah. So 7.5 seconds to actively get like 50 points with retiring. And reloading is fast as long as you have 5-star shards. You just click the 5-star shards, you click open all, and then you have all the back slots filled, and you can start again. Yeah, so right now we don't really have to look for that. It's just, if I get tired, we may have to check if we are going to go do this summon like this. But that's not entertaining. So I rather see when we get a red star, of course. But it's important to know the option. Very important to know the option. So if you don't know that this is possible, you will lose. Because I would do that. If I was place 2, which is always the thought that you have to have. If I was place 2 and place 1 has like a good distance to me, I slowly creep up. I don't do 1,000 points. I do 500 points. I do 500 points one time. Then I don't do anything. Then I don't do anything. I wait for like an hour. And then I do another 500 points. And I do this so often that suddenly at the end, I'm no longer like 10k points behind you. I'm 6k points behind you. And then I start macro and I hammer in the points. I hammer in the points so hard, I hammer them in so hard that if you're not ready at this very moment, I will get you. I will get you. So the best thing that you can do if you see somebody do this is have your own macro ready. Have your own macro ready, have your own stuff ready to go, and just start it. Just start it. You if your macro is good, or your finger is very good, but 2000 summons every time going like bam, 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 this is very exhausting. So you better have a macro ready. And then you start it, you just let it run through, and then you can keep the distance. You can at least keep the distance. So that is what you have to have prepared, and that is what we have why we have a stream on Thursday. I kind of have to keep the distance and like stuff by myself. If anybody knows the guy with the 756k CSG, maybe recommend him to not go there. On the one hand, I would rather not spend 800k CSG, and we can go over a million, but I would like to not do this. On the other hand, if he stops right now, or just goes for an S-core or something, he will be way happier and be able to do another thing. And you don't know that. Like, he can do the same thing. He can push a little bit now, a little bit later. We have day one. We have a week. So there is a lot of time. You no longer have to push all of the time. Back then, like, it took so long to push. That you really had to spend a whole lot of time on it. I can remind you guys. Wait, can I? There is a stream still on my main channel, I think it is. A 10-hour stream, something like this, where we had to push on a Thursday. I came home from work and I had an error in my mind. I thought I could stream on Friday to get the last summons going. So I took Friday off, the day off, and thought that I could just stream then. And then I noticed, nah, it really doesn't work that way, because then the event is over. So yeah, we kind of had to do everything that I planned for 2 days in one day, and it took 10 hours. So that was crazy. Okay. This is the last faction, right? My god, still so much. It's still so much. Holy. Because my nose is kind of blocked. I don't know why. Now that I'm getting sick, I have this more. Or I have this often when I have like a live stream. And I talk and talk and talk, and suddenly I notice I can't breathe through the nose anymore. It's just completely blocked. I don't know why my body's doing this. Only happens when I'm streaming. Guess has to be something that happens when you talk a lot. I could do that. I mean, essentially, I could do that and we could chill a little bit. Can I just... Can we copy that? Okay, then we just make a new one. So quick awaken, select all, awaken all, summon that, click that. Wait for it to end. Click. Give generous amount of time here. End. We will call it slow summon. And we have to repeat that, and we will take this speed. Yeah, we did it once. We did like TBB back when she was new. So that's the thing. We did that. But I think in terms of copies, we are very established. We are very established. But you can be established on other accounts too. Like, it's not impossible. I was really expecting that the game wouldn't give us anything good here. Did I miss anything at the... Yeah, we had like... We have an A- and an A already. So that already was in there. But now we had a little bit of a thirst streak. But the thing was at the start of the stream, it was just all thrown at us. It was just all thrown at us. We had like the A- after 15 minutes, first A-, a Florabelle. And then after like an hour, I think, we got the stones. We did the stones. And immediately saw an S score even. So we had like an A tier copy overall, but with S attack. So yeah, too crazy. And by the way, I just saw somebody say we already used up like 200k CSG. It's not really the case. We haven't retired for like 1,800 summons. VH, I'm going to keep it. We are not going to use it. I'm going to keep it until there is a new hero that is really OP. And then I'm going to use it on the new hero. But I'm going to keep it in my bag for some time. So we are going to... There is not going to be like we are immediately going to use this SSS stone right after this event. This is not going to happen. So it's going to be in my bag. We're going to wait. It's kind of funny, you can sell those for cash. I don't even remember what they were. I just remember that like you can sell S stones very well for cash. I think it was like 1,200 USD for an S stone, basically. It's crazy. I was always thinking like, hey, you could just farm that in theory. Eloise Transcendence incoming? I don't know. Try and get the S puppet. I have an S puppet, the Realist Disciple. S tier puppet is in my bag. But it's not like you can awaken those. You can't awaken puppets. It doesn't work. You can only awaken like heroes. Puppets are, they will give you an error message when you try to awaken them. But you can get an S tier puppet from the current event that's going on. It's like upgrade event is going on. And that can give you a puppet at S tier. And last time we upgraded quite a lot. Was it last time we did make the Mockman? No, I think last time I just did other upgrades, right? I upgraded way too much. Oh, last time we did LFA. We upgraded LFA last time. That was the thing. We upgraded LFA to max. And that basically was enough. Because I leave the Basilisk content to you. I like Basilisk. It's just, he knows his place. The jacket potato munching Brit at it again. My god. He knows his place, he said. Crazy words. Crazy words. My god. Nah. I like him, actually. I like Basilisk. I don't really want to build teams around him. It's like a little bit weird, I don't know. And the copies felt too expensive. But that's mostly the case, if I'm honest. So yeah, go to VH Gaming if you want to watch some Basilisk content. Definitely good. So that will definitely work out. Honestly, I should do that more. Like all those single hero series, they have actually done pretty well in Idle Heroes. Like if I remember, Ica did like SFX, then we had SSM, Brownie had SSM, and I think I never really had a single hero series. It's not creative, I call him that quite often as it in. So, I think Basilisk quite legit, honestly. I can make Basilisk and Seal Land. And you have damage, so it's something to look at. You aren't gonna learn much. About what? Demon tier? Really? The highest there was D tier? Crazy. Ah, B minus again. So that's better. Damage reduction, control, immunity, offset. Yeah, those summons are getting exhausting, believe me. That's the problem with it. Like right now with the macro, it's alright. With the macro, it's alright. But like streaming and you're doing all of the summons. I remember last time when we did the 10-hour stream, at one point my back started hurting. Because usually I sit in like not very good pose. I sit in like not a very good pose. To sit there for like 8-9 hours. But it's okay. Now it works. Ezreal S tier, by the way, is still pretty big value. If we get that. So, we're going to see. I see us summoning like a minus on, I don't know, like Florabelle or something. I said Florabelle, right? She's not called Florabelle. Florabelle is a hero in AFK Journey. We didn't get a minus Florabelle. She's just Flora. Florabelle is from AFK Journey. Ah. I'm throwing the two games together. I don't quite like it. Double B minus. Nice. I'm going to do some manual summons again. I think the luck is just not there with the macro. So we're going to do some manual again. Gonna be a little bit faster too. I have to click accept. You can skip the cutscene. I know, but that's no fun. We are at the end of this batch. We're not done. The next thing is retiring macro. We still do have to do... so we now have to run the retiring macro, basically, after those summons. And then we have to kind of do the Wukongs and the DTVs. Then we do Wukong copies. Actually. So that's going to be cool as well. Because Wukong, strong hero, if we get 8 here there, would be nice. Now we have to retire all of those. Which I'm definitely not going to do myself. Link for VH in description? Of course not! Are you ridiculous? It's not going to be in my description. I gave him a shout out once. That has to be enough. Did you see my comment about upgrading Sigil? Yeah, I saw that! You can upgrade them higher now. Mine are now 48. I think 48 is what I got. So that definitely helped. I wonder how much Starry we are going to get back. I mean, it's going to get more towards the end. Huh? What happened there? Why did it just try to take like a single copy? This macro's a little bit busted. It's fast. So that's good. I mean, the macro is pretty good. I think it's probably as fast as you can retire. Link to Snow bank account in description? Of course! Easy. Yeah, 48 is pretty good. I think it was like over 600 speed now on the FTA red treasure that I have. Not bad at all. Yeah, that was for Sealand. Just a reviving hero for Sealand. So that's why we have an E- Ezra locked. That's weird that it sometimes just clicks like on one of the single heroes. I don't know why. Is this just the wrong macro? Can't be right. No, it clicks too precise. It can't be the wrong macro. I am easily getting over 600k again. 500 more points for top 1. Yeah, we are not done when we are place 1. So, we need to do a fair bit more than that. First, we have to get place 1, then we have to set a sign so that people say, okay, I'm going for SSS. Maybe I changed my name. Shall I change my name, guys? Macros a little too fast? Yeah, I think so too. But it's still optimal. Like, without, there's like, sometimes there's a fail. Sometimes you just clicks like on a single copy. That is bad. But like the speed in general is very, very good. So I think the speed is still okay. It is, I can't make it slower necessarily. I would have to re-record it slower. Because I can just do 2 times speed, 1.5 times speed, and then even faster. And this is already the mass retire. Before that, the smart button didn't exist, and it was like 6 copies or something that you can retire. So it's a lot faster. It's a lot faster right now. But yeah, ideally we could just retire every single copy that isn't locked. Is it allowed to use macros? No, specifically actually not. But Barry advertises it. So, Barry, interestingly enough, we're now using BlueStacks. Barry recently made a BlueStacks ad, I think it was an ad. I just saw the thumbnail, it looked ad-ish. So we're using BlueStacks now. Cool. But specifically said, the terms of service do not allow you to use any technical help to your gameplay. So that would, in my opinion, exclude macros, making it actually not allowed to use them. But nonetheless, I do it a lot. Because, well, I can do this by hand in exactly the same way. The only difference is that if I use a macro for it, I can read chat in the meantime, talk with you guys, and be relaxed instead of clicking constantly for 4 hours. Yeah. Smart auto clicker? No, I haven't used that before, actually. BlueStacks was really bad for me a while. Now it actually works well. Like frame rate is now okay. I think BlueStacks looks a bit cheap now. They put like more ads and stuff in it, and it overall made it appear like a very, very cheap app. But for the functions and everything, BlueStacks is still great. It has like everything that you need. The macros work pretty good as well. Yeah. Yeah, crickets, I think that's a good way to describe it. It's a crutch, not a cheat. We're using it to cheat though too. So yeah. Why not just use official Google Play? Because it doesn't offer macros. So I usually use that to record. But for this one I use BlueStacks. Just because so we have the macros. I could probably use Smart Auto Clicker with the Google one. So that would probably be smarter. But I had this ready. I have all my macros in BlueStacks. Legally, there's no problem, obviously. No, obviously there is no problem with it legally. It's just the terms of service. Terms of service don't allow you to use any technical help for your gameplay, so that would actually not be allowed. But I have not heard of anybody getting banned for macros. I doubt they're going to ban something for somebody for this. What they want to get rid of, I think, with this paragraph, let's say, in their terms of service is probably mostly farmers. They just want to get rid of fully automated accounts. And I'm not sure they are quite capable of detecting them. We know that you are ancient, VH. Yeah, I didn't even know there was a webcam on his stream. I just thought, why is he doing the mummy in the top left? Like I was waiting for Brendan Fraser to show up. But it was just the mummy. Bit crazy. Nah, he's a beauty. He's a beauty. For Britain standards, he's a beauty. So we like him. I will check out your stream if you stream later. Are you waiting for my stream to end, by the way? I don't want to disappoint you. I can take a little bit. You give them so much money, they can't ban you. Yeah, I think so. Edgar locked probably for tower. Probably tower. I had like an A-. Such bad bullying, meanie. I've only ever supported. Ah, I have to bully you a little bit. But that's okay. No, that was so... I'll ask you use SSS to an Ostream. Oh, okay. Yeah. How much empty backspace are you working with? 2000 slots battle. 2000 empty slots. It's 12 actually. It's the maximum that is possible. It's just that we basically have the macro run and it has to retire 2000 copies. So I can't speed this up. I can't make this any better. I can't make this go away, and I can't just not do it because every single slot in my bag is blocked. So before we retire everything, we can't continue summoning. The only thing that I really wanted to do is that we have every single possible slot available to do this. And so that we have like big retirement sprees, that we have big summoning sprees, that all of this works out. And I should probably get myself another energy drink. So let me quickly grab that. I will be back in 20 seconds. Game actively trying to retire my Flora. So that's something. Back again. Wasn't gone for long. 675k contract story. Considering we got this guy, which would be 8k. We got another copy that would be 15k. Bringing us to about 100k CSG used. Pretty close for that. Yeah, this is going to lag. Because those are 2000 summons worth of chests, 657 Transcendence copy selection chests. Soul Awakening session will currently place 2. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to do a small pack of summons now. We're going to do 154 of those. And we're going to do 37 of those, and those are the last of this selection, we should say. So, yeah, this is going to be this part. Yeah. You're only at what? At 2k? Why 2k? Why 2k is something else though? At 12k I think was the points that we had. 12k. I'm gonna stream for 4 hours and be able to rejoin here. We seriously have to consider if we're going to do some quick summons. Because this is going to take a long time. No, we did 2000 copies. Only high quality. Only Transcendence hero copies of the highest quality. So the highest copies, as well the copies that I have, we did those. What I want to do next, let's do that, and let's do it as kind of a challenge. Shall we do quick summons? Shall we do quick summons, guys? We are not going to see the stones if we are going to do that. Or are we going to go with the stones? Obviously longer live stream. But the thing is, if we are trying to get to like 30k points, if we are going to try to get to like 40k points, it could be kinda exhausting to not do quick summons. And I think we just do 2000 LFAs, quick summons. Just 2000 LFAs as fast as possible. I also want to see it. I want to do it as kind of an experiment. How quick can we burst? I want to like burst summon and reload, basically. You know what I mean? Burst summon, reload. That is the idea. Burst summon, reload. And I want to see how long that takes. So just to get like our potential points in order. That could be fun. Let's do that. So we're going to go through those Wukongs, which is kind of insane. We got like, I think it was 160 Wukongs or something that we have right here. That is crazy, honestly. And yeah, we're going to go through this. I live in Australia. I saw a video about like some new spider they found in Australia. What was it called? It had like this really stupid name. It has a really stupid name. And it was super deadly. And somehow 5 times as big as like the normal spider is. And it kind of mutated. And now it can like... If it bites you, you are dead 200 times in a row or something. And I was like, okay, I like Germany. We have spiders that move slow to nothing and are not poisonous. And we have spiders that move a little bit and are not poisonous. That's about it. And I think our most dangerous spider over here may make it so you feel a bit sick. If she can penetrate your skin. Which might not be the case. So, the big boy. Yeah, it's the big boy. Everybody knows it. The big boy. No, it's not Huntsman, it's the big boy. It has like the name of the city, it's the city and name Big Boy. Big Boy. If I was like a reaction streamer, we would watch that now. Yeah, the Big Boy spider. That was crazy. And the craziest thing was, they had like nearly no security what it looked like. They had like, yeah, there's a spider over there, mate. It's right there in the corner. And that was basically it. You can film it. I don't remember if they even had some glass or something around it. It was just like, yeah, it's pretty deadly. That was about it. Yes. Newcastle Big Boy. You just want to make it your ringtone or something, you dirty little Brit. Something like that. There's some crazy work going on there. I suspect the worst. I suspect the worst. So, okay, we got those done. Awaken all with a single awaken. It's also crazy. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay. So we now have to empty our bags, so improved retire. I made all those macros, by the way, before. Yeah, Bobo, the thing is, if we summon like an S tier, wouldn't it be cooler to see like the meteors? Way more hype. But we decided we're going to do a full bag of LFAs. Full bag of LFAs. Yeah, LFAs better. I was still considering Queen, but the thing is, LFA is just more value. It's just more value because the A- and A are worth more if we summon them. Terrible intentions. Oh my god. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about it. And those summons right now for the Wukongs weren't terribly lucky, I have to say. So we have now... We are rank 1. So we got that going. OP Wraec on rank 1. Right now, honestly, if it looks like this, we kind of have to do the right thing. Even though I don't like it with the frame, I think we have to use this avatar, guys. We have to use the OG Wraec avatar if we are rank 1. If we are rank 1 right here with this, we have to use it. I think that's only right. So, Cricket's average is around 5.6 points per summon. So what I need now, I need to pay my taxes, because if I haven't paid my taxes in 5 days, German Finanzamt is going to come and going to take away my bans, which is not going to be good. So we kind of have to check what's going on. Okay. We have 2,184 minus 149 slots, which is 2,035 slots for summons. So we need to fill 2,035 slots. They'll find you everywhere. Yeah, they do. Steuervorauszahlung. So we have to pay taxes. Very important. So those are 110,000 LFA charts. 2,200 LFA copies. Oh, I think the game crashed. 2,035, my calculations were correct. Huh? No, I'm not doing taxes, I'm writing down the copies. I'm not going to do my taxes now, Billy, sir. He thought I'm going to give, like, I don't know, some tax lesson now. Look at that. Now I'm going to start the timer now, because now we have 2,035 copies right there. How many do we have left? 178, nice. So now our back is entirely LFA. See you later, VH. I hope we get something nice. So this is now going to be all LFA. Plus those. Yeah, and we are going to do quick summons. So we have to do one manually. Basically the way this is going to look. Wait, we're going to do differently. I have to do one manually. So it's going to look like this. We actually manually retire this quickly. So that I want to have the right time, but I can't start the macro without having this set in there. So we're going to have to do it like this. So how can we quickly awaken and retire with macro 2,035 LFA copies? And will it be good whatever we get? So this is going to be the plan. Okay, I'm starting the timer now. We're going to have no idea basically what we summoned. What we're going to do is we are probably going to scroll down. Can we? This was B tier. Didn't see anything there. That was like B attack, C plus attack. That was D minus as the best. That was a B minus. Like BB minus, C plus attack, horrible. C minus, oh horrible. D minus on the attack, my god, it gets worse every single time. Got 2 A tiers. I would see it. I would see it. I keep an eye on it. That was B plus attack. Very, very nice. C minus throughout. Okay. E plus attack there. That was E plus and then C minus. C minus. Okay. Ew. Some ugly copies in there. Okay, I wrote that down. I also want to see how many points we get. Ah, wait. Ah, bloody hell, I didn't record the points correctly. Ah, that sucks. Because we did the 10 bomb. Oh, wait, we can add the 10 bomb, right? We can add the 10 bomb, it's okay. Okay. It will be a little... I think there was there something crazy? Was it D tier? I think it was D tier, can't be S tier. I saw like some weird color. I don't know. I think it's 18,116 is what we had in points, then we did the 10 bomb and I should have looked again after the 10 bomb how many points we had. So now we have to calculate with 2,045 copies. instead of 2035, and it will be off a little bit. Essentially one action off, so about 20 seconds. It will be 20 seconds short of the real amount. We can kind of factor in extra 20 seconds for that. It will be okay. I kind of don't want to keep my eye away from this though, because when I don't look at it for a second, we could miss like a lot of copies. So we have to add, it will be 2000, I write it down now, 2045, and it's plus 20 sec. We just add those for that. Otherwise 20 sec is a little bit brutal, right? Even with retirement. Let's say 10. Let's say 10. S tier LFA. I saw something. I don't know. It could have been D tier. We won't know until we start like we can stop the timer in between the retire and summon to kind of check out what we got. I think that is valid. Well, we have to get through those summons, those here first. So if we don't know if there was like A tier, F tier, something in there. Like this was D tier, definitely. I was feeling like it is there was an S tier there, but I don't know. I don't know, and it's so unlikely. So I would probably rather bet it was a D tier. I would rather bet it was a D tier. Yeah, most people say D tier. I agree, guys. I agree. It will probably be a D tier. That's full D. The first summons were a lot more lucky. I tell you that. But you never know. Then you summon like 2000 copies and suddenly there's like the A tier. That's a D tier. That's a horrible D tier. And it kind of failed the macro too. It loaded too long. Game needed too long to give us the horrible copy that it just thrown at us. My god. Full D tier there. Ew. It just checked it was D tier. Ah. Thanks, Nanesk. Yeah, I think chat would still explode, despite this just being there for like a quarter second. I think chat would see. Chat would see. Chat would immediately be like, oh, S tier. So, yeah. I'm seeing like a lot of D tiers, which is insane. 10 copies best tier is D tier is not good. Like really not good. And we're getting this like every 4th summon right now, so this is like it should be like C most of the time. And not like a horrible copy. B+. Was I think our best yet. That was a B+ LFA. Which is rare. Not particularly good, but rare. So for everybody that thinks like, oh, I only got B tiers, I hear this a lot. I always hear like, oh, I only got B tiers, not even a B+. B+ is so incredibly rare. For most people that just do like 600 points or something in a session, that's not even like a likely tier to achieve a B+. Oh, you checked this? 18,167. Then we can take them away. That's better. Okay, then wait. I have to cap this all. So it's 18,167. Nice. Okay, then we keep the timer. Then we only pause this very quickly once we enter the menu, so that we can check on the tier. And then it's 2,035 copies. Okay. Okay, now I missed a lot. Yeah, right now we're doing macro. 1B pluses I think is a lot for like 355 already. Was it the 1 in 500 or 1 in 1000? Something like this. It is incredibly unlikely to get one. That was a high tier. I don't know if it was B+ or B. C-. I just saw a D-. a few seconds ago. That's like not good. Honestly, with the Wukong, I think we kinda... A minus attack on one copy? Okay, crazy, I didn't see that. We are nearly through the copies. We're nearly through the copies. Okay, end. Stop. So now we actually have the opportunity to scroll down and check out what we got. So at the bottom, obviously, are like the copies that we have. Oh wait, we can do this differently. We can filter. So we do the layout. X tier. Is there X tier? There is no X tier. Is there SS tier? I trolled myself, ladies and gentlemen. I trolled myself. My god, I was thinking like, oh, we got like an LFA. Of course we didn't. It's a bloody Mockman. My god, I trolled myself. We obviously didn't get an SS. S tier obviously also locked. A plus, we didn't get one. A tier, all locked. A minus, also didn't get it. B plus, we can kind of scrap the rest here very quickly. We have, indeed, there, 5,697 attack, which is not good. This is not a very good copy, sadly. And that's about what we got. B looks a little bit under average. Okay, so we changed the filter. I would say there wasn't too much interesting stuff in there. I'm quickly going to check out the points. So, our points, 30,274. Imagine you are that dude. 7 minutes ago. 7 minutes ago. We were at 18,167. And now we are at 30,274. That's within 7 minutes. That's a jump by 12,107 points. 12,107 points in 7 minutes. Macro was on for 7 minutes, 13 seconds. And we got 12,000 points. Now we have to do the fairness. So, I will write down. I'm writing like on a letter here on the back side of it. Min. Okay, now we have to do the fairness, which is we have to consider the retiring as well. We do the retire. So now it says 7 minutes 14:58. But yeah, this is part of the problem. 1,728 points per minute. It's not exactly like Cricket's launch. The thing is, you have to retire now. We can't do any more points. So our full burst is like 12,000 points. We can burst 12,000 points in just about 7 minutes. So consider that. Let's say this ends. 7 minutes before the end, I can be 12,000 points behind you. I could still win. I can still win. And that's a problem. If we do this one more time, we are over 40k points. And we can end the stream in 7 minutes. Yeah, retirement is slow. I don't know how long retirement will take. Is retirement slower than summoning? It's the animation, it's this twirl thing. It's this twirl thing. That is eating the time. The little twirl. Should make support tickets to remove that. I wanted to get the age to make like the bid limit. You can only bid on 50 copies at the same time, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. I wanted them to upgrade that to make it like 500 bits that you can have. And apparently a lot of people were against that because instantly when I added this there, people were like doing some stop emoji or something. So that was the thing. I don't think there is a raid feature on YouTube. At least I wouldn't know how. So, no. The newest feature they did was that I can make it so only YouTube members can watch the stream. There is now a button so that I can change this immediately. That I can do this. And there is like highlight video. We should do a highlight video. I don't know how this button works. We are going to test it at the end. We are going to do the highlight video. We are going to test the button. Yeah, so this really takes... I mean, it's not too long. We are now 3 minutes into retiring. So I guess it's 50-50, roughly. No, it's more. So retiring is the bigger part, I guess. Because we started at 2035. We're like 600 copies retired. Macros fast. So yeah. But yes, and obviously if I ended the stream and I was done and everything, I would. Any interesting posts to Bubski? I don't think so. I don't think we got like a super interesting one. Yeah, 3 minutes, only one fourth done, really. Yeah, I think so too. So probably 12, 13 minutes, bringing the total to roughly 20 minutes. 20 minutes, 12,000 points. Makes it rather easy to calculate. Because that's 600 points a minute. Yeah, 600 points a minute is basically our fastest summoning that we can do. 600 points a minute. Which is fairly fast. Because that's 6,000 points every 10 minutes. And if we calculate that per hour times 6, obviously we are at 36,000 points. Meaning, with like straight up summoning, we hit 100k points within 3 hours. No Twitch stream, why? The dual streaming has never really worked for me. I don't know why. I didn't find the problem. I tried multiple things. I wanted to stream on YouTube and on Twitch, and it didn't work. Okay. Yeah, maybe Sandy we can do that. Maybe Sandy we can do that. If he's still streaming when I'm done. So that's the question. If that is the case, then I think I will hit like put the link in the chat and then people can say hello. And I think that would be pretty cool. Because the thing is, I don't have a ton of creators in Idle Heroes. And I like always try to look out for people that I think, and we can't tell VH about this. We have to tell him I said he's bad and he eats too many potatoes or something. That are like talented and make good content. And VH, he stood out to me. He had like very well edited videos. He put effort into it, obviously. And like he did faction wars now. And all of this stuff, there is effort in it. And he, see that he likes to do this content. And I like his streams. He streams very, very often. He's very active, which with like a lot of the creators that come to the Idle Heroes scene, the problem is they are just not active enough. And it is not on them often. Like, you can't always decide how active you are. Maybe you have a little child, we had that in the past, and then this takes away your time. Or you have to go to uni, which we also had a guy, it doesn't work. And then for another guy, the job changed, and then he had to do more work at times where he usually streams. So the circumstances of the people can change. So I can very much understand that they are not just super active, but at the moment VH is, and I think this should be rewarded. So that is like an important thing for me. Yeah, so I like to support him. But you don't tell him. Don't tell him. Tell him I said bad things about him. Tell him I hated on him. Something like this. Nah, just kidding. It's fine. It's like I often try to just do like some small stuff for creators. And if I see they are active and they're not stupid and they like are at least in the proper channels, you should at least be on Discord and stuff. I also saw a creator once didn't hate his content. His content was pretty good, but the thing was, like, I really didn't like that he wasn't in any of the YouTube communities. So I kind of pointed this out to him, and then I looked a little bit later and he still wasn't in any of the Discord communities, and he was still hanging around on like 10 views despite doing content and stuff like that. Then I don't bother. Then at least be smart and like listen to such things. That's really the smallest tip that I can give to anybody. Just join the bloody Discord communities. But then I just have some PNG files, send those to the creators if somebody needs them. So yeah, do one more macro run. I mean, like, the macro runs are okay, but like the thing is, we are getting more points within like 20 minutes than we would otherwise get in 2 hours. That's true. But on the other hand, you don't really get to see the summons. I don't know how interesting it would be to like, yeah, Cricket's launch, that's the insane part. And you still see SSS summons happen all the time. Yeah, so the thing is, you don't really get to see the summons. It's not really that interesting. I don't know to how many points we are going to get. I have to like, we're nearly done here. We're nearly done, so 260 summons left. We obviously are going to retire all the B and all the B plus and everything. Hello Tika Snox, welcome. That takes forever still to retire. Go for 50k points. I don't know how high I should go on like the first day. Putting distance between me and the others is certainly not a bad thing. But it does not usually scare off people. I tried to like make it clear what I'm going to do. But obviously, if you can catch up to somebody in 20 minutes, how much of a scare is it really? And I was thinking about changing my name to going for SSS core. But I don't know, I think like Wraec is better still. Because people know who I am. So about that, that's like the thing. B minus going down. Nice. B plus. And then we are done. And it's 16 minutes, 29 seconds, 40. We have retire in total. So extra 9 minutes, 14. So 9 minutes 14 for the retire, 7 minutes 13 for the summon. It's not too bad. Thought it would be longer. Nine, 14. Yeah, the 50k wouldn't scare people off. No. No, they're like crazy. We already know the result though, so don't really have to bother about this. 12.2 points per second. Yeah, makes sense. So this was like, we can kind of get the chests again. Because we just used 2,000 chests. Just a little bit crazy. We got another 600 back though. That's good. 30,000 points. We are already double of that. I mean, really, I was planning on 40k. 40k. With a 3-hour live stream. Which essentially, if we do this one more time, we would have. So we would be done in that sense. Would have the 40k. Would be done with that. And we are still super comfy, honestly. How much contract story did we... No, really, how much contract story did we use? We started at 800k. We use 240k right now. And we have to factor in 23,000. So it's 217k? 217k? For 30,000 points. 270k. So I was right. So roughly 600,000, 90k points. I said that before. I had the 600,000 contract starter. I said it's about 90k points. So that kind of works. That kind of works. So then I would say that Snow's calculator is actually right. Yeah. It's also a little bit of a test right now, obviously. Snow's calculator works out. And we are going to get this wonderful item. Hopefully. I don't know about the other people. Like, I'm not in contact with, like, those guys here, obviously. I don't know who this is. Mythos. Then we have, like, those guys I don't know. This guy with the 756k, I mean, obviously, if he wants to use that, then or has this is a lot. Then we have those guy, Hattrick, Intex, Ravioli. I don't know if anybody that I really know pushes. There's so many Chinese names in there. I think last time a lot of people did this as a joke, though. Yeah, I don't know if people are going to wait. I tried to make it, like, publicly known. Is there a max? 89,999 is max points. No, we had over 100k points already on people. I think Toad was over 100,000 points on one. Statistics we can check out. We are going to do more. I'm just not too sure how which way we are going to do it. Are we going to make a video about this? Is this worth a video? Oh wait, we got contract story here. Free contract story, I take it. 30k points. Yeah, so basically those look the same as before. Immortal Toad Mode may break this. I doubt it. I told him I'm going to push. He pushed last time. I don't think he was going to push. We got B minus 119, 27B, 7B plus, 1A minus, 1A. And obviously the A was a little bit cheated in that regard. We can kind of do another quick summon. I don't know what you guys think. I would be open to just do like elite chart. Like maybe something like this. Just do the elite chart. Summon those. We got like some LFAs left. How many are there? 168. It's not enough for like a bag. We could do like elite charts. It's 323. Throw those in the back. And do like another quick summon. Get another 12,000 points. Because I don't wanna do like a 4,000 hours 4-hour stream again. So I'm kind of sitting here like, and the quick summon gets appealing and more appealing and more appealing. So I'll be honest with you guys about that. Do another round of macro, feeling one more A. We can see if that happens. The thing is, I could see myself doing like a full. We did the elites now, right? So we have some crappy copies in here. Some good ones too. It's a mix now. So if there's an A, we don't know. We should probably... Shall we keep those? What is... we could keep those for now. It's also a little bit lower quality. We get 600 back. I think doing a third of LFAs in there is not too bad. I just don't want it to be too low quality, you know what I mean? Now, Immortal Toad, I don't think he's going to push. I could ask him again, but like, I don't think he's going to push. So I have to fill up. What do we have here? Yeah, this is really... we can get like a few interesting heroes in here. 37 bait copies will be in there, guys. We can get the queens, but it will be a lot of bad stuff. Heartwatcher. Is there even Jara in here? Did we get a single Jara copy? How did we not get... Is she not in there? Is Jara not in there? She's not in there. Oh, right, it's only Queen. Ah, yeah, it was only Queen. In the low quality, it's only Queen. Can Immortal Toad break this? I don't think he can with his main account. I mean, certainly he has the Starry Gems. But, right now, I doubt that he has, like, the copies on his main account at least. So I don't think so. I would also be, yeah, a little bit insulted if he were to push on the Gala that I do as content. I don't know if that has any value to him that I would be insulted by it. So obviously it's free to do it. Like I do one a year. So I don't know. That is the gala that necessarily has to be pushed. But then again, I don't have a right for reserving a gala, obviously. I would like to have it. I'll be honest with you guys. I would like to have that right. So this will be a little bit more interesting. We have a few more copies in there, and obviously, I mean, we can look at the stream. I wonder how you guys are watching this, because I'm obviously looking at the stream. I'm at like the game, and I try to like identify every highest roll. I don't know how it is for you guys, because obviously when you look away now, you missed like 5-10 bombs. You missed like 5-10 bombs. Ah yeah, Vessa's in there too. That's good. And we have 600 LFAs in here. But obviously it's for factions, so we are going to get them not really mixed, but we're going to get like first a lot of bad heroes, then sometimes there's a good one, and then it's going to be LFA for 600 rolls. That was a good one. We got like a really good Gru there, I think. I saw B+ attack on the Gru. Not bad. Cross 55k. Does anybody remember the stats from last time where it ended? B+ Oberon? I wanted to build Oberon army. But during this we're going to retire. The Wukong though, I'm happy about the Wukong. Did you summon LFA? Ooh, 8 tier! 8 tier! There was 8 tier! 100% there was 8 tier. No, go away. I didn't want this. There was 8 tier. A-. There we go. $7,000 attack nearly. Drakeslayer, A-. Really good copy. 8,000 retiring value. There we go. Yeah, but Smackboo, we already talked about this. Macros, not really allowed, but we are not using it to get an advantage right now. I'm just using it so that I don't end up exhausted and dead in the corner by doing all of those summons, because then my hand will really hurt. I don't really want that. It's really solid attack for Dragonslayer, it really is. Maybe we can check out the copy in the back, wait. For an A tier taking a little bit of a break, that's perfectly fine, I reckon. Where's, by the way, this copy? We got like a really good... Oh, it was this one. It wasn't B+, it was B. Yeah, I saw this. Nice one. Interesting. Like, same faction again, guys. Same faction again. Wait, did I... Huh? Where is it? Bloody hell, I saw him by weekend. Yeah, we have the problem. There it is. Giant Killer Precision Control Precision. Oh, God. Okay, we are going to keep it. We are eventually going to retire it. We can't make this guy work, right? There's like actively 0 chance to make this guy work. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, 71% of attack damage against all enemies and burning them for 25% of attack. I doubt we are going to have to try, right? So this is not going to be a video. That we're going to make with this guy. But I just saw the AT and I was like, we're going to check it out. I just want to keep the copies for now. Because I want to show them eventually. Toad has a ton of X tiers, yeah. That is true. I was like, B. So, I build less. Also quite intentionally. I currently could build an X tier, for example. But for some heroes, I just don't see the, like, really the merit in it. I perfectly avoided upgrading my PDE, for example. My PDE is max roll SSS tier, so can be upgraded to X tier right now. I didn't want to upgrade her, because I thought it didn't really make too much sense. The only thing that you could really do there would be to put burn immunity on her, which would be nice to an extent. I mean, in theory, you could put pure flow as well, but it's too whaley. It doesn't have enough of a power increase that I would really like it. I like heroes mostly for X tier that profit from body perfection. So if it's like a hero that has massive self buffs, IHP has massive self buffs, LFA has massive self buffs. There was an A minus HP Abyss hero. I don't even know who it was, but it was A minus HP. I'm not going to stop for this one now. But that would have been a redstone. You would have been like, oh, and then we would have been disappointed. That's okay. But isn't it like that people have a short attention span now? Like, this is the shortest attention span ever. You don't need much of an attention span. If you have the attention span for 110 mob, which is like 3 seconds, and then you get the next one, the next one, the next one. Does this work as stream format? Macro bombardment of summons? Does this work? I don't even know. Would be interesting. How many of you guys left? Not too many. Not too many. It's like the TikTok format of Idle Hero summons. My god, imagine we do the highlight video and half of it is this. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible. There's this highlight video feature. I'm just going to try it. I don't really know. I hope it picks this up. Was this an A tier? I don't know. I didn't see it. A minus HP Lord Balrog. Yeah, I think it was Lord Balrog, A minus HP. Yep. I mean, isn't it impressive? Did you get an A Wukong? Yes, I did. With S tier attack, it was pretty nice. And we got the video with the stone and everything. So it looked pretty cool. Definitely liked it. Not A tier. It was A tier. A tier Wukong. We got A tier Wukong. With S tier speed. With S tier attack. I mean, not with S tier speed. S tier attack. S tier attack, A tier Wukong. But we got like 2 native A minus summons. Huh? Okay. Macro bugged a little bit. 2 native A minus summons so far. We got an A tier summon from the B tier stone. We had about 30k points. And I talked to Ziggy in the past, and Ziggy, like, I think from all the players probably did the most galas. Because he has like multiple accounts to do that and stuff. And like he told me there were like some sessions where he didn't get a single A minus. And it was the same back then, if you remember, Artorias. He also did like a gala. I think it was back then for SS Stone. And also didn't get an A minus during the entire time. And I know one player, 6 A minus summons in like one gala. Pretty close to each other, and somehow most of those on like high value copies. Whereas we summoned, you have to keep that in mind, we did 2000 LFAs, we did over 2000 high value copies, and ended up getting an A minus on Flora before we did the 2000 high value copies, and an A minus on a Dragon Slayer after we did the 2000 LFAs. Which is kind of crazy. I have S tier, Hardwatcher, and Eli. Yep. I have both of them at S tier. But not the right role. I wanted to re-roll my Olivia. She has a nice role, but no Seal of Light immunity. And I think that would help. But at the same time, I think it is ridiculously too expensive to get Seal of Light immunity on any hero. Especially if you then have like extra things that you want. Like you want Seal of Light immunity, and optimally you would also have damage reduction. And if you want both together, yeah, doesn't work out usually. And then you have to spend like a ton of copies. There was a good one there. I think it was a B tier with a B plus attack roll. And then we are done. We can kind of sort this now. Filter. I mean, we didn't get any of those, right? Yes. So that is out. A tier area. We got the Dragon Slayer, so this is pretty cool. B+, we got 2 B+. I saw this one. This one obviously isn't new. Oh, we got 1 B+, not 2. Let's check out the stats. Yeah, I saw it also because of this. Yeah, I saw it. I saw this one. Then we have B. B tiers. Corpse Demon, pretty cool. There is the Balrog with the A- HP. Pretty good cruise, not gonna lie. Pretty good cruise. And that was like in a B+ Oberon again. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's really about it. We're going to retire everything. We're just going to retire everything. 3,274 before those summons. The macro's faster than clicking. Yes and no. Like if I just ask you to click it as fast as you can, then it would probably be even faster than the macro. What the macro is more consistent. Because after I ask you to click this, if I ask you that 500 more times, then you are going to get slower and slower and slower, and obviously the macro isn't. Macro makes a few more mistakes, which slow it down again. Is it an advantage overall? Yes. But I would argue making such a macro, and I made all of those macros by hand, is incredibly easy. And in fact, Barry has just made a guide on it. It was, I think, an ad for BlueStacks, but it's also a guide to do stuff like this, essentially. So a little bit of an ad for an ad right here, you can say. So I'm advertising Barry a little bit. Kiwis, welcome to the membership. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you. A lot of memberships today. Really, really nice. Thank you, guys. A lot of appreciation for this stream. And keep in mind, Thursday will be the next stream. We'll still announce it. Will probably be on short notice again. But Thursday, towards the end of the day. So we will definitely be online in the last 2 hours of the event. I think that is what I can guarantee. Maybe it will be 3 hours, but the last 2 hours, 100%. Now with the quick summon, I'm honestly not really in the mood to stop. Do we just go to 50k points, do another quick summon? But I want a few more high value copies in there if we do. I want to have like another A-. For top 100, you only get the 1 stone A-. You only ever get the core for the respective rank that you are at. So if the highest core, or if the core at your rank is like an A- core, you get that. You don't get the cores that are before that. So I go for SSS core now. I won't get an SSS core, an SS core, an S core, an A+ core. I won't get like 20 cores. I will just get the SSS core. 600 LFA, we'll get 600 chests again for LFA. So that is something we can do. And we probably have some more chests there. I think now that we have spent less time on the summoning, we could spend some more time on the acquiring. What do you guys say for that? A little bit more time on the acquiring. Just like taking a look if we can get some more copies from chests. I think we do that. I think we try to get some more copies from chests. Then we go ahead and we do like quick summon. Then we are like 50k points, probably at like 55k the direction. So that will probably be pretty good. So that's something we could do. And I got myself another energy drink. Again, we had the first one was a Carabao. Where is this from? Which country? Thailand. This one is from Thailand. I like this one. Fairly similar to the M150 that I have here, which is also from... I think it's also from Thailand. Yes, also from Thailand. Energy drink from Thailand here. Little glass bottles. Which is pretty good. Because they have like those brown glass bottles. I bet they are easy to recycle. And also they keep the light out. Like if you store chemicals and stuff. So the energy drink should be fairly safe in there. You have a fairly good recyclable thing. Guess it's a decent option to the metal. What is it even called? Ein neues Schwert. You got your 7th A- copy. This Gala is crazy. But I mean, we also got quite a few in this stream. So we also had like 3. I want a 4th. I want a 4th, guys. I want to have my 4th A-. So let's see. 1,000 copies remaining. I mean, it's just about like doing it on. So 375. I mean, you certainly with those bursts, you burn through a lot. You burn through a lot of contract story. That is crazy how far we burn it. I have to. Oh yeah, smart auto clicker. I think I didn't use it, but a friend did. With the image recognition, there was like an event. I remember some event where you had to do something when a certain picture appeared. And I think they used it for that. Yeah. Yeah, it has the advantage that you can make it look for a certain image in a certain area of the screen. I think that was it. So the good thing is you don't really have to make... Like this macro has to have timing. So if there is like a longer loading time in the game, you see the result that sometimes there is just one copy in there. And with the smart auto clicker, with the image recognition, you can make it so it only ever acts on like this window appearing, for example. But obviously, like some of those areas, they are always there. Like the retirement button, the smart button, you don't want to click them every time they are there, obviously. But I think you can like put it in order, so it first looks if the smart button is there, then it clicks it, then it looks for the retirement button, if it's there, then it clicks it, and then you can kind of make it work. So yeah, I don't have too much experience with it. For most applications that I use, BlueStacks is enough. BlueStacks can't do that. BlueStacks just clicks buttons and you can make it a bit faster. That is good enough for most stuff I do. This is good enough, for example, for this retirement. This is good enough for summoning. This is good enough for like my Void campaign macro because you just have to click one button really, really fast. But some stuff, like especially if you have like event minigames, I saw some event minigames completed by those macros. Those are, the people using this are often the ones that have like all the points. So they have like 100% perfect points. Is this worth something? I don't know. Is Toad skipping? I sure hope so. I think he is. I think he is. I did the last one. I doubt Itachi is going to push on this one. And if Toad asks Itachi to push for him, I think Itachi is going to tell him that probably is not the best idea. Better wait for the next. I sure hope he does. Or tells him to go for SS core. But I don't know. Like if he pushes, he pushes. And then we have to see what happens. And there's the result will be it's going to get very expensive for both of us. So really worth it? Is it? I don't think it is. I don't think it's worth it. So it makes no sense. Aber finally stops lurking. Are you lurking, Aber? Are you going to save your minus Demon Slayer for food? The Flora and the Demon Slayer right now are only on my account still. Because I want to show them at the end. Like, I think it would be cool if I made the video after the event and showed, hey, we summoned this A-, this A-, this A tier. If they still were on my account. And if I don't get forced to retire them by some kind of competition towards the end, I would prefer not to. Right now. Later on, we have to make the decision between selling and retiring. And obviously, that is a question. Selling takes a bit longer, usually yields a bit more contract story overall. Because you can get like a higher rate and makes more sense. So you sell it for SG, take the SG, go through another type of copy, get yourself CSG, and then you are basically good, but yeah, it takes longer. So we'll see it. Either retire or sell, as I said. Trinbren, I think he's not the best, but he's fun. So if people want to do like a fun meme account or something, and want to have something that is not absolutely not viable, then they can go for this. Okay. We are done with the retiring here. Let's get our chests. It's going to lag a bit. It's going to probably be 600 again. 610, nice. 42,465 points at the moment. We can write this down. Nice. Which is insane. As top 10 idlers. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we have the distance. Peter, I will not go for soul power on this one. I will not go for soul power. I don't plan to. Starlight Melody. We got more points. Limit has been reached. We have the limit without enchanted cards. Just because we did all these summons. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, let's spend some time acquiring some copies. Let's first go through this. Let's see what we can do. I want to keep like the Madeline, not Maribel. Madeline. Let's see what's still in here. We do have some LFAs. I think there is nothing like I think we have to go through chests, right? Because we checked it out already. So there's like nothing high value. But it's good that we're still looking at high value. That we're still considering high value. That there is still like some stuff to get. Those are 6-star chests. I thought like, oh, okay, nice, some chests. We can open those already. It's going to be LFA, obviously. That's a third. Oh, those are orange exclusive selection artifacts. Oh, we had one. Oh, I will get trolled by those all the time. I was like, oh, look, guys, we got a bunch of chests. And then you check and it really isn't. 7, 8 is not going to cut it, guys. It's not going to cut it. Really isn't. I'll take a few of those. Those are pretty sweet. Those are pretty sweet. Take a few more of those. There were some monthly carnival. Are those refreshing? Changes as the glorious temporary watch for monthly carnival chest. Those are pretty cool. And we have Basilisk copies in there, which we are just going to take now. So that's nice. This is again the troll chest. I'm not going to fall for it. We have 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Those are all small stacks here. Small stacks. We have 8 over here that we can take. Yom Tomb, no, DGN. Course of Transcendence, we have 1,500. We can open those if you guys want. 1,500 Core of Transcendence we can open. Which would be good, right? We should do that. 1,500 cores. Fate opening. That's pretty big. Okay, let's do that. I like that. Do we have like the capacities? I mean, all of those are still in the bag. So we can do a big opening. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Core. Big opening. What are we going for? Basilisk, right? We go Basilisk. I think Basilisk is cool. And here, I still go Alikita. I'll be honest with you guys. Still go Alikita. We have Fate. 1,432. Have to sift a little bit upright here. Divided by 15. Man, I hit the microphone and 95.46. 95.46. Can we beat 95 spheres? Yes! No! Let's go. Who is believing? Can we beat 95 spheres? So, 1,432 divided by 15 is 95.46. So, 95 would be below average. If we get 96, that is above average. Gotta trust in the mighty gambling? I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's going to be tough. Going to be tough. Okay. So far, 88% say yes. So I think we just go. Skip cutscene, 100%. Let's see. Oof. Oof. Oof, guys. Oof. We're going to do quickly. We're going to bring the pain. So this is no sphere in like 40 cores. This one. It's none. There's one in the basilisk. We take it. Alikita. Come on, more spheres. Double sphere. Nice. Double sphere. We have to do everything quickly today. Basilisk. Both. Double sphere. It's gambling stream today. Oh, I shouldn't say that, otherwise I get demonetized or something. Basilisk, let's go. Basilisk sphere. I can't even say that bloody sphere. My god, there we go. So far, we are way below average. Way below average. Double sphere. Like, we have to get a few more of those. We have to get a few more of those. My god, we're going to have so much Crystal of Transcendence as well. Is it good that I open them now? It's good that I open them and that we make use of this. Double basilisk. Okay, didn't think we were going to get that. Double sphere. I want to get like triple sphere, quadruple sphere. 80th sphere. 80th sphere. Double sphere basilisk. Nice. Another sphere. Another one enter basilisk. Okay. That's an Alikita. Still pretty rare. Pretty rare Alikita. Basilisk basically every second 10 bomb. There we go. It's another basilisk and a double sphere. We take it. We haven't had... I want to get like triple sphere, quad sphere. Where's that? Where's that? I don't get that often enough. I don't get that often enough. Double sphere. Double sphere happens. Where's my triple sphere? You guys were counting. You are so far off, I bet. Basilisk. As if you can keep up. As if you can keep up. Double sphere. With the velocity of our luck. Well, maybe you can. It's actually not that tough. We got a sphere. We got Basilisk and Alikita. We got the double sphere there. We got another sphere here. Very, very nice. Nothing. It's a bulk though. Got a sphere. 420. And another one. If you want to confuse these guys, you have to write like 21 or something. Something that's close to their numbers, but not actually right. Basilisk. Ah, it's a dry streak. Dry streak. Halfway done. Double sphere basilisk. Basilisk again. And we got another sphere. Those used to be the videos, guys. We do this in the live streams, but those used to be the videos. OG days. Get Money Myrick days. Gambling. June and all the people. Gambling on like the spheres. Going fate and trying to get some good stuff. That used to be the way you would do this. This used to be the way you do the videos. Now we do like sigil pages. Hasn't changed too much the world, I have to say it. So there we go. I mean, we are getting the back-to-back spheres now, which is good. There was none in there though, after I set it. There's another one. Double sphere. Double sphere. We got two times in a row double sphere. So that's pretty nice. And we got like equal amount of less spheres afterwards to make up for it. We're getting a ton of Basilisk copies though, which I like. I really like that. Like, I like the double spheres, sphere and Alikita. I tried to click as fast. Whoa, we were triple sphere! There it was! I clicked! Then double sphere! Triple sphere into double sphere into single sphere. That was crazy. That was crazy. And I clicked over it. I clicked over it. I clicked too fast. That was the triple sphere. Crazy work. Alikita. I mean, you guys probably even can't say anymore if I won here. Cricket's launch spamming the chat. Double sphere. Got the Alikita. I mean, those are the fastest 1500 cores we've ever seen. We also did the fastest points in Awakening session we have ever seen. Like, the crazy thing is the velocity at which we spend money. It's not even the amount right now. It's really the velocity at which we just straight up burn it. We just burn it, ladies and gentlemen. It's just like, it feels like a cartoonish way at which you have like a train, you know, with those charcoal ovens at the how is it called? Lock in English? I don't even know. The charcoal-driven trains, where you would have like the guys with the shovel and trying to shovel the charcoal in there, and then the cartoon when they try to drive faster and would shovel the charcoal faster. We are trying to literally shovel the money faster into the game to give us more points, to give us more spheres, to give us everything more, to make us win more in this game. You're just cod farming. We are already at like 10 million cod that we farmed. We are also Basilisk and Alikita farming, so that we can then auto macro all the Basilisk copies and get ourselves SSS Basilisk. That is the plan. So yeah. I don't know. It's last 11, last 10. Okay, come on. Triple Sphere Basilisk. Second triple sphere we got in this opening. Second triple sphere, guys. Crazy. Another sphere. I don't record. I don't care. I could make 5 videos out of most live streams I do. I don't. I think people like it. They watch the live streams anyway. Live streams get like 10,000 views. Probably I would get more views if I made in separate videos. Last 10 mob, I think. Got a sphere. Nice. Single one. Malassa. One more. We're officially all of course. So, question: 82% of people said yes. They said yes, we will beat 92 spheres. We have 96 votes on that thing. Let's see what is the reality. 88. We lost. We lost 88, guys. We sadly lost. But as like a good person, we'll do all into Stellar, which means we now have 40 million Stellar on this account. Not too bad. But we lost. We went -7 spheres, which is a lot. Which is a lot. We really went a lot negative. Actually, quite bad. The start was too bad, guys. The start was too bad. How many copies? 1,500 copies in here. There are some that can't be summoned. We have some that can't be summoned. Look, those can't be summoned. There are a lot that can't be summoned. Oh god, those are not a lot of copies that we actually can summon. I think we kind of have to go... let's do like Quick Awaken, and then we can disassemble again, because we have to get rid of this crap in our back. So that we can do a clean 2000 again. And then we will see. Okay, we got a few high value sums in there. I think we just immediately got a B+, so that is very, very nice. Another B there. Take it, okay. I want to get like really an S tier, honestly, on the Basilisks. I want to get an S tier on the Basilisk. Maybe. Wait, ladies and gentlemen, wait. We're not going to do it like that. We're going to do the Quick Awaken. I'm going to take the skip cutscene away. I want to see the Basilisk copies. I want to see the Basilisk copies, guys. I want to see them. We're going to see them. Basilisk and the Alikita. I want to see the Basilisk and the Alikita. What are you talking about, macro? Never used a macro in my life. I don't even know what the macro is. I can't even see the PC, if I'm honest. I'm legally blind. Those are horrible awakenings. Give me my bloody S tier. What's up? Where's my S tier Basilisk? Ah, green. Okay, not bad. Triple green. B-. Okay, we have to kind of build ourselves a sum here. Without that. Kind of need to get value in that. Okay, that's like every single Transcendence heroes, I feel like. Alikita already summoned? Is it? Too much money on one single stream. Let's not talk about how expensive this stream was. Let's just not do it, guys. Okay. And then we can do quick summon again. And then we have to... yeah, we got an A-, another A-. Dragon Slayer, though. Not that great. But the same A-. In theory, also a nice copy. But it's kind of... yeah. Yeah, I recently said 100,000 USD and I was a little bit called out for it. Because people said, Wraec, your account is worth way more than 100,000 USD. Or, well, worth it is a question. You spent more than 100,000 USD on it, they said. Worth 100,000 USD, I doubt. Because you can buy it for less, I guess. But you spend more than 1,000 USD on it. And I said, yeah, probably yes. But I thought I'd say 100,000 USD. Because it sounds good. On the live stream, like, or on the thumbnail. It looks good if I say it's 100,000 USD. And if it's then 110 or 120, doesn't matter. And the good thing is you don't get those negative comments like, oh, Wraec, you overvalued your account so much. Because nobody has said that. The people said I undervalued it. And I'd rather have the comments that I undervalued it than a lot of people hating and saying, oh, it's worth 20k at max. I had some people that said it was stupid that I spent 100k on it. And I mean, arguably it is. So I don't mind saying that. I don't mind it. Awakening on IH made me realize how much gambling sucks. I mean, I went into like a casino. They are called Spielbank, which is like gambling bank in Germany. There are also casinos too. I was a gambling bank in Berlin, actually. And I said, okay, I will spend 50 USD. I used 50 USD and I lost it all in like 5 minutes. And my luck was so horrible that I don't think I won a single time. It was the roulette. And before my 50 USD were gone, people started betting intentionally on the opposite of mine. Whatever I said, if I said black, they said red or something. I don't know. I'm not the gambling expert. They never bet on the same thing than I did. And then I said like, okay, yeah, I don't know. It's not my thing. Betting on horses, that's a different kind of animal. I like that. That was quite fun. I would go there and sit there like, bet my livelihood on like a single horse to win. But I think if you take, let's say, 100 euros that you have, that you don't need for anything else, that you are not sad about when they are gone, and you go to a horse race with like betting and stuff, and you get yourself your currywurst, you get yourself maybe a beer or a Coke, Coca-Cola, should say it. And you get yourself that, and then you just randomly bet on horses without knowing too much about it. And you take a few friends with you, and they do the same. I think you can have a great day. You can have a great day. And if somebody wins, better, even better. And if you lose everything, you should not do that if you don't have the 100 euro or if it hurts you when you lose them. In general, gambling with money that hurts when you lose it is a bad idea. I would never recommend that. I didn't really check if we got a high roll, so I will take a little bit of a break to scroll down here. It was really, that's nothing. Okay. But I will do the rest by myself, because those aren't really a few. My friend owned horses that race, he said it's fixed. It doesn't matter, because if you know nothing about the horses, then it doesn't matter to you if it's fixed. I needed them for specific purposes. Okay, so now we have some more chests, which we can use. And we are, in fact, going to do LFA again, obviously. Then we are going to do LFA, 1,500 LFA copies. Oh, that was bad. Oh wait, can we fix that? Okay, we can fix that. That doesn't include the LFAs, right? It's really only forest, okay. I forgot to get rid of the crappy heroes. That should work. Okay. That kept that. I don't want to quick select. I actually want to filter. And we want to do the same actually to light. Can deselect those, disassemble. Quick select, deactivate everything. Filter for dark, and I don't think we can kind of get them away right now. We have 1,500 copies in there. We would just have to live with like 20 copies of other heroes that are now still in there. But we had like a lot of stuff that blocked us. Yeah. We have dark 5 stars as well though. So that's what I don't like about it. We have dark 5 stars as well. And yeah, they are blocking us. So they block a little bit of our space. Oh, that's pretty cool. Do we have Heartwatcher copies too? Take a few of those. Don't mind those actually. We got the DGNs, 34. I think that's it, right? 1,829. So what do we do for the remaining? Because I want to do like one more full bag. And then we are done for today. We do a little bit of Delasium. We do a little bit of Ithaca. I don't hate that. Let's throw the fan favorite in there. You guys know what I'm talking about. 18 copies of bait going in. Pull the Dark Elite shards. Good ones, 17. Bit crappy. Light Elite shards, same thing, 22. It isn't too bad. Got ourselves a little bit of an ADA there. So those, wait, can we get more of them? Because I don't often buy them. Yeah. We can get a few more. Do we do dark or light? Dark or light elite shards? Somebody tell me. We can do one of each. Wait. We do one of each, we check them out. I didn't have to buy them for that. I'm stupid. I guess we want like the Patricia, Alikita. Those three. We take the SSM, LFA. So like... Dark, pretty good. Value-wise, we have Wukong here. It's good value. Ooh, DGN, DTV. Yeah, dark. It's definitely dark. It's 100% dark because you have the 15% LFA. Yeah, it's 100% dark. Dark is way better. Okay, 55. It's not even a lot. Bloody hell. All this time of saving. We didn't even get a lot. 6 there, 8 Vespera copies, pretty cool. 5 Alikita. Only 2 IHP. Only 2 IHP. Guys, 2. Got an Ada. Easy Ada, what's up? Those are valuable, actually. Oh, those aren't valuable, actually. Those are pretty valuable, actually. They have a 10% chance to be queen. Yeah, other than that, like normal... Copy-wise, there isn't too much value, isn't there? Chests. I'm being very thorough here at the moment. No, we have those. I think people still like Finn. Finn or Wukong, guys. Finn or Wukong. I think Wukong is higher value, isn't he? It's higher value. It's also higher value than Vespera's, higher value than Sylvie's, higher value than Ignatia. Is higher value than Finn, or people like Finn though? Shop? Yeah, but not Glorious Relics. We're not going to waste those. Wukong? Yeah, I think Wukong too, Benny. I think Wukong too. Wukong makes sense. Yeah, most people are for Wukong. So we get 91 Wukong copies. We actually do have a ton more. In this one, Wukong isn't in there. Who is it after Wukong? LBRM? Is it LBRM or Alikita? I think it's one of those two. LBRM or Alikita, guys. Prince price went down a lot. I still like those. By normal elite charts, I still have them. I could still use normal elite charts. They aren't that great, actually. I think normal elite charts could use a rework. We have 1,500 LFAs in this run. LBRM, DGN, LBRM, STS 100k. Yeah, I think it's LBRM. LBRM, pretty expensive. I remember those also being really, really expensive. LBRM. Yeah, it was also a question, of course, what's fun. Okay, shards. So we have to kind of get those out of our bag. Wukongs first. Then we have the LBRM. That was it, right? That was all we just... Oh wait, did we... Wukong? Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing left here. Is there nothing in those? Oh, those have 25% chance. Okay, then let's do light for the rest. Because 33% are S-model. Okay. So this will be the last quick summon of today. We had 45,706 points. We beat everyone already by quite a lot. Quick Awaken is active. We are going to start with Wukongs. What else is there to say? We do want as test. Let's see. Select all. Skip. Test. C+. Let's do quick summon. Let's see what happens. Okay. So far, nothing good. Do Glory Awakens and summons. Oh, we are not out of copies. Guys, don't misunderstand me. We are not out of copies. We are right now taking time to find the best copies that we can summon. We are just not at the point where we summon any copy. You know? We are now entering the point where we summon any copy. But we had the privilege to have a big amount of time in which we could summon very much so high value copies. And that is what we've used. And that is why we have spent an extra bit of time just waiting and seeing where we can acquire good copies and which copies we are selecting for it. This was our intention. It was not about finding any copy. In fact, we still have, I think, 13,000 copies in 5-star shards remaining on our account. So we are very much so still very set. Very much so set. We can do this for much longer time. In fact, I think we still have probably the same points again. If more. Probably more still. We probably have enough copies to go to like 120,000 points. I would see this as a possibility. The early luck, I think, was a little bit deceiving because what we see right now is a bit more average, with like C-tier copies being the best often and being like the norm at the top. At the beginning, we started off with like just a tier above that, going with like B tier and B minus on every single summon, sometimes double B minus, which is a little bit much, which is not usually what you see. So this is more aligned with that. Which is, I mean, bad to the extent that we of course would prefer better summons. But I mean, it is what it is. We have to just summon and get the points. We got ourselves like 2 A minus, an A tier so far. And I think if you got like, I mean, the Wukong is soulbound, which sucks a little bit, I'll be honest. It sucks a little bit more if you think about that. I was hesitating with this Soulstone Because I was like, do you get the 600 points? Or I think it was like 800, or get like an extra 200 points in the summons. And get yourself like the non-soulbound B+ stone, because it's fairly easy to achieve. I was like, nah, not going to do it. So now I have soulbound Wukong instead of not soulbound Wukong. Not soulbound Wukong, A tier would have been probably above 15k with the S tier tech. Soulbound Wukong ain't worth anything. Great. So that's a bit. I guess we keep the copy. There's nothing better really that we can do other than retiring it for 15k. Yeah, 3A minus or above. It's not bad. It's not like we got the super high roll yet. Yet, I say. But I don't mind not getting like a straight S tier or something in this, as long as our ultimate goal is achieved. In that, I just want this bloody SSS stone. And if people right now see the Wraec, he's at like 50k points, and he is doing it, then maybe we can get this to a smooth end, where people, yeah, no good copies yet, but yeah, it's the same result. So the RNG is not really different to other summons. If people just accept that I get the SSS core, then I'm happy. So I don't really hate it. We got an A- through Fast Awakening, actually. The Dragon Slayer was summoned through Fast Awakening. We just didn't get a good LFA yet. Like, really, most of our LFAs quite suck for the amount of them that we've summoned. Oh, there was an A tier. There was an A tier, guys. I saw it. There we go. A tier LFA. 6,654, 66 speed. A tier. Another one. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. There we go. W. Another one. We summoned an A tier LFA before. We summoned A tier LFA. 16 mortal for progress. Pretty decent roll. Good stats on speed, good stats on attack, armor damage reduction, holy damage. Gets locked. Nice one. Quick summon hasn't summoned anything good. ALFA. I think the game was just like, nah mate, stop it. Gets this ALFA. Look at that. Yeah, that one definitely gets sold. Because that one is expensive. That one will probably, I guess what does ALFA give us? Is it still like plus, above 15k? Can somebody check? ALFA 6,600 attack. Can somebody check how much it's worth? Would be quite nice to know. Didn't want to check the auction house right now. With a B tier there. Nice. I get the A tier. I'm happy about the A tier because it's a lot of money actually. But I never summoned like an A+, just like natively. So that was, the A tier was really my cap so far. So this is the highest that I've summoned, A tier. No A+ yet, no S tier yet. And of course nothing beyond that either. I have done comparably less summons than other people. 15k? I was hoping a little bit more. Maybe like 16, 17. 12k? Below retiring? I was hoping for 16, 17. Last two were sold for 14 and 10.5k. Yeah, but mine doesn't suck. Mine doesn't suck. 6.6k attack doesn't suck. Okay, let's say 13. I think that's fair. Because it's a good copy. It's a good copy. Then we say 2.5 times for CSG. So this one probably, yeah, equals out for 33,000 CSG for the copy. CSG, not SG, CSG. If we get that. So not bad. Not bad. Okay, didn't get another good LFA. There are some memes now in there. LBRM's very expensive. Nothing good though. D tier. Got the B minus. Now we're getting into the baits. Bait 10 bomb. Nothing. And the last 4. Also nothing. Okay. Let's check the highest tier. I think we didn't get more here. No. We didn't miss an S tier, right? No. B plus? Also no. Okay, crazy. Got a few B tiers. Okay. Nothing really too fancy, I would say. We can do the retire now. There's one copy with Giant Killer, 6,600 attack at 10k buyout. Yeah, okay, good. Then we have to rectify it, and then we have to say 10k. But I will keep it for some time. I won't sell it now. If it's 10k, I won't sell it now. Makes no sense. I think for the right market, you can go above retiring. I think you can go above retiring for such a copy. I've sold A LFAs for like 30k. Better market though. It was a while ago. Right now it's just no fun. It's like just 10k. I don't know. 3.5 hour live stream already. That's crazy. I still have to clean my bloody kitchen. Ah! It's a dirty pot standing there. I was making burritos today. Burritos. It was quite fun. I can't roll burritos. Not very talented for it, even though it is rather easy. Last one worked. The first 5 didn't really work out. I just wanted them. And I think there's one left. Which I'm not going to eat right now, but yeah, still the dirty pot from it is still standing in the kitchen. I have to clean that still. Because I tried to clean it, but then I noticed like the sauce was pretty much sticking to the pot. So I put some water in it. Kind of soften up a little bit. I'll try again after the stream, which I wanted to avoid actually. A plus has been sold for 15-16. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Market has really gone somewhere where I really don't like it. We still have 291 people here? You guys are mad. Like, that's insane. Now it says 279. That makes more sense. But like, that's insane. I mean, arguably, if you care about idle heroes, that is not the place to be, but that's still a madness. We did the macro stream. You guys are kidding me. So yeah. I mean, we did a way bigger push right now than I anticipated, but I also didn't anticipate that you guys would wish for a quick summon. I really didn't expect that you guys would wish for quick summon. So, considering you guys wanted that, we of course were a lot faster. I kind of was thinking that I would sit there after the stream and do more summons. And with the quick summons, we now have like over 50k. I guess, like, yeah. If you were the last summon, that can be, yeah. That you are in one of these slots, yeah. Gotta sleep, it's 1 AM of the night. Yeah, 9 PM here. Wish you a good night, Aura. We are probably going to end the stream pretty soon anyway. Did you start at 600k as a CSG? I started at 800k. 800k. We have to keep in mind, we have a few A- that are not retired. So those would have to be put on top of that. We have 2 A tiers and 2 A-. So really, we have to factor them in there, which would at least mean that we have 46,000 contract story more right now. So it would be put on there. What did I miss? I don't know. It depends on how long you were away. We got an A tier. We got an A tier. The second A tier in the stream. 2 A-, 2 A tiers. We're just doing the retiring now. Still at 1,000 copies. Yeah, 550. I mean, like, we are also still retiring 1,000 copies. So keep that in mind. 550, I wouldn't say. Probably still a fair amount that comes back to it. We are still at E+. Higher value still coming up. So there are a few B tiers in here. It's not like the super B+ and everything, but we have a few B tiers. So those are definitely value, which we are going to get. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see. 886. 5k awakens is insane. I wrote on the thumbnail that we do 20,000 awakenings, which, I mean, we haven't done. I don't even know how many we did. We did a lot, but like 20k was a little bit out of proportion, I guess. Tomorrow you get SS Awaken. And we're probably not going to summon again till Thursday if I can avoid it. Daddy the Grand! It is the master of AFK Journey, Daddy the Grand! He followed me there. We are now spam chatting basically every single day in a sub-channel on an AFK Journey Discord. Mr. Daddy the Grand. Welcome, welcome. We are using macros to burn money. And we are burning it at an incredible rate that is so impressive that a lot of people are watching right now. Which is basically summing it up. Yeah. We're using a macro to burn it even faster. Which is the cool part. No, it's not even that much, really. I mean, 500,000 CSG, if you spend some time, you can get 3 times the CSG compared to the amount of SG, so it's 500,000 divided by 3. It's like 160k SG. I mean, that is still a lot. 160k SG. But if you buy it on SG Hub, which I can, of course, definitely recommend, my wonderful SG project, which you always find the link in the description, wonderful Discord server, you get the SG a lot cheaper there, and a lot of people are confused, but yeah, if you open a ticket, I'm usually handling it. So, some people are like, oh, I didn't know I would reach you, Wraec. I'm like, okay. I'm doing nearly all the tickets. So yeah. I can tell I haven't played Idleers in years because I don't understand anything of what you're doing. Looks expensive though. We basically awakened copies. Like an awakening is a rating of the copy that enhances the stats. And now we have to retire the copies because we are doing something called Awakening Session. This should have still existed though. Awakening Session you should know because it existed like years ago. And we're trying to go for SSS Stone, which is the highest rating. Yeah, right now we are not really burning money. Right now we are recouping essentially money from our copies. So we do this with the macro because it takes a rather long time. It takes about 10 minutes every single time we do it. Then we have 7 seconds of actively burning money, 7 minutes of actively burning money, and then we have 10 minutes of retiring it again. So yeah, it takes a little bit. We are working with 2,000 copies at a time. Trying to keep our place 1. Greetings from Argentina. Thank you, Luciano Rinaldo. Sorry, I had to read the name there. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, I remember I barely did that all that often. Awakening was a rare thing to do for me. Yeah, we are going for place 1 this time. So this is the special thing. We're going for place 1. I prepared about a year for this. So we got all of the contract story ready for it. We got all of the copies ready for it. And we're trying to make the most of it. I'm not the biggest fan of our contract story though. I'm pretty happy that I think I got like extra 200k today. I'm quite happy that we did that. Not really because we need it, because we will probably not. But the thing is, I didn't anticipate how much bounce CSG we would have. That is the thing. I didn't really anticipate how much CSG would be bound in 2,000 copies, you know? So, it's good that we had the extra CSG. So let's claim our chests. Game will lag now a little bit. Should be another 600. 583, okay. Also works. Let's see where we are. Okay, 57,378 points. Place 1. Place 2 is at 17,000 points. So we are 40,000 points ahead of place 2. Which is good. 40,000 points ahead of place 2 is good. I think. So that works. How much minus SG? We can check it out one more time. We are at 326,000 right now. Outstanding, we have around 46,000 that you would need to add to this, because we actually could retire right now the copies that we have summoned. If we would fully do that, we would be at 372,000, which would be a burn of around 428,000. 428,000 for what is essentially a bit lower than 60k points. If we were to go and sell the copies, get ourselves the starry gems for it, convert the pink starry we got to normal starry, buy ourselves high value points, and go back in, we would have even more. So we would actually reduce our losses. If you do that, I think it's probably pretty likely that you spend like 200,000 contract starry per 20k points. Per 30k points. 200,000 contract starry. Makes sense. We can check out the statistics, if I find them. Point detail. So, we have 417 E minus. Again, the peak in E plus makes sense. 883 there, 420. It's interesting that this is more than this. Those are pretty close together, though. There we have 222, 200, 53, 8, 2, 2. Nothing higher yet. I don't expect us to get anything like this here. But we have 2 A tiers, which is very, very good. Again, we can check out the copies that we summoned. The one was this one. Pretty nice LFA, I would say. Not bad stats, speed, attack, the focus in there, pretty good peaks. We had overall. Then we had 2A minus. The 2A minus, we have once the Flora with the 6,000 attack over here. Pretty cool that we got this 15 minutes into the stream. And then a Dragon Slayer, which is arguably probably the great copy, because we have A tier attack. As is 2 before max. So it's literally max roll A minus Dragon Slayer. Sucks still. And then we got like the absolute glorious Wukong. Yeah, it's a soulbound copy. It's actually not a soulbound, it's an account bound. That is not even a soulbound copy. This one retires for actual contract story. This is an account bound one. Like the soulbound are the other ones, right? Wait, let me check this. Which ones were soulbound, which ones weren't? Wait a second. Oh wait, we don't have a 5-star, right? Ah! What's this? Oh, we don't have an awakening item. This is account bound, right? It's not soulbound. Can somebody check the symbol? It says cannot be traded. Do I have a soulbound? Wait, it has a different symbol. No. Oh, it's soulbound. This one is the other one. It also says cannot be traded. My god. Okay, I think this one is a chain too. So probably does give soulbound SG. Doesn't matter. We got this one. It's insane. Sun Wukong is one of the most overpowered heroes in the game. Sun Wukong got even stronger during this event. Is one of the strongest heroes in this event. He natively spawns with 2 CC immunities. He has 2 CC immunities on the Transcendence version. So that is already insane. And right now he has like the extra treasures that he got in this event. He's able to CC the enemy immediately at the start of the battle. Does counter attacks, does chase attacks, does an insane amount of damage. Basically does it all. And yeah, is one of the strongest heroes in the game, most definitely. So this copy would be incredibly valuable if it wasn't untradeable, sadly. We got this from a B+ stone. It was the first time I really saw like an S tier core appear. So yeah, chain is soul bond. Yeah, I figured it out because this one isn't. This one has like the other symbol. This one is the soul bond one. So this one would retire for soul bond SG, which makes it even less worthy to retire. So we are going to keep this one. We're going to keep this one. Actually have to buy this while we are at it. Forgot about it. I think that's... Is that all? We can do hammer rerolls. I don't know what to reroll though. I don't know what to reroll. If we're going to reroll IHP, I don't even want to show that. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't even want to show that. I don't even want to show reroll of IHP. So we are not going to do that. I'm done for today. I'm done. I think we have like a good position. I doubt they are going to go for SSS tier. I hope the other guys, if they are prepped or not, think about it. I don't remember. I had the points. I had the points somewhere. Wait, I can check quickly. It's not really a problem. Points. Because you just have to search. As I always ask. Patches. Why is it bloody Gloomorpus? Oh, let me find that for you guys. Oh, this is like... Oh, this is ages ago. This is wrong. Oh, wait, didn't Itachi send me that? I think Itachi sent me that. I think he was so kind to send me that. Oh, wait, this is... Oh. I have one here that is from August with 84,000 points max. 50,000 points place 2. But this guy went 84k on day 1. And we still don't know why. I mean, it works fast. But, yeah. Last time we had, like, the bots in there. No 7 tells me to stop being so lucky. I don't think I have the values from last time, guys. I don't have it. Why is there now the bloody... Why is my chat so broken? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Samzan with the 5 memberships while I'm not looking at the screen. Now I'm going to celebrate it. I was like looking at Discord. I didn't even see it. I was looking at Discord trying to find it for you guys. Samzan gifts out the 5 memberships. Sandy gets one. Randy gets one. Randy says bye, Wraec. Nicely done. Shubham gets one. Kanozi gets one. Samzan says thanks for the stream. No, thank you, mate, for the memberships. Appreciate it. We get a pretty huge community. I definitely appreciate it. Last session, first place at 99k points. It's no problem. I mean, we can do this again. To keep up our burst, I would need to get a little bit more CSG. Not that I need it in total, but we would need to get a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe it's less competitive. I wouldn't mind staying at 57k. I just so you guys know, if anybody says, "Oh, place 2 caught up on me," I won't do summons now till Thursday. So we will stay like this. And then Thursday, we have an ample amount of time to do the same thing we did today again. And there will be another stream. Yeah. Wukong treasure train skills. I'm going to talk about all of this another time. We're going to make a video. Because I want to go in depth about this. There is some pretty insane stuff in here. I don't want to make it at the end of like a 4-hour live stream. We're going to give it a whole new video for Vesa and for Wukong. I'm going to give you the in-depth analysis on all of those. Maybe even with some tests. We do have the Ferriking Vesa treasures already. We are definitely going to do an event video because we already have the points maxed. So we just basically need to go and get like 200 USD in there. I think it was. Yeah, 200 USD for this and it's all maxed. How much do we get like in How many treasures do we get right here? So it would be 5,000, so 100 points, we get 200 points. 200 points. How much, or where does this take us? That's 100 points, so we do get all of the treasures from this. And then we would get the Ferric Investor treasures one more time. Okay, so then we would have those 2 times. Another 100 would be those again. And those are Weaponry of Valor. Okay, so there are the chests that include them all. And this is insane, because this is the first time we actually get to get those treasures again for Basilisk. And they are at like 415 points in this event. Where you can't get free to play. You can get there only by spending at least 315 USD. Which is insane. So, yeah. About this. Other than that, I think we just end the stream for today. I want to thank you guys all again for participating in this, for hyping this, for bringing the good vibes, for celebrating every single big pull together with me. I hope every single one of you is there when we end this wonderful event on Thursday together, where we have to kind of face the last challenge and see. Don't be worried when you see me on place 2 throughout this week. Might happen if somebody else pushes. I sure hope it doesn't. I sure hope they see that I kind of signaled what I plan to do. We will be ready. We will have everything in place, and we will get our place 1 on Thursday. And that I will definitely try to do, because I don't want to go out of there with an SS though. I want to have the big one. So, that being said, I wish you guys a great day, and we will see us in the next one. Check out SG Hub. BF Prep, we still give you a 2 USD discount on the 2,500 starry gems, or per 2,500 starry gems, a 2 USD discount. If you just say BF Prep in a ticket, get yourself some starry gems for cheap. Also has to be mentioned every single time I forget it. I tend to forget those things. I don't know, guys. We'll see us.